Alright. It is time to continue Deus Ex Human Revolution. So, last time we made it down to a deeper level of the station. Oh yeah, and I guess we drank a whole bunch of beer before we saved. And we found Tiffany Kavanaugh, who told us some stuff about the project they're working on here.
Don't hurt me anymore.
Oh, we can actually... Oh, interesting. Do nothing at this time. So we can actually... Hold on, I'm now... Well, I mean, I guess we just have a save point just now. So let's end the suffering. Administer a lethal dose of morphine to end her suffering. Weird that... Okay, weird that there was, like...
I'm working as fast as...
Weird that there was nothing from that. It was just like... That was just a thing you could do.
Can't go on any longer.
So I wonder what payoff that has for us later, if there's a reason for that. Also, white outfit seems like a bad choice. But, alright. Like, just in terms of getting dirtied, especially when they're, like, getting all bloody and shit. But yeah, okay. So, what are we even doing? One of Burke's co-conspirators, a scientist named Kavanaugh, has agreed to hand herself over to Interpol. We need to get her off the base safely. The only way to do that is to return to the security mainframe and see inside the prisoner's command tower, unlock the lab's submersible. Okay. And that is whatever. So yeah, we gotta go up to that command tower. Back up this very long elevator shaft. This very long elevator shaft, which is probably a loading point now that I think
Contact
about
Interpol. We need rendezvous coordinates for a deep-sea submersible.
A what? What exactly have you found, Jensen?
A research complex hidden beneath this base. One of its staff is willing to turn whistleblower if we can deliver her to Interpol using one of the lab's transport subs.
Which explains why you need the coordinates. I'll see what I can do. Keitner out.
I do like how those subs kind of look like the subs, the mini subs in the original game. Not exactly, but they're reminiscent of, at least in their bright yellow form factor. Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Keitner, what the hell's going on? The elevator stopped.
Burke must have intercepted our comms. Get the hell out of there, Jensen. I'll meet you.
Oh, I see. Okay. Brought a little ladder down. Music getting weirdly hype. Wait, how do I... Okay, we got a ladder. The highlighting on the ladders can be a little bit annoying on these, like, narrow passageways like this. Just because it kind of blare over top of anything else I'm trying to do. Where am I? Okay, up. Hey, Deceptive. We have just tried to leave the lower sub-base and the elevator stopped midway. Oop, nope. False. Okay, there are apparently people around.
Hearing source of disturbance.
I don't know
Hearing
where.
source of disturbance.
Maybe they're in the elevator? I don't know. Yeah, the music seems a little more hype than the reality. Actually, that reminds me. Do I have any praxis points? I do have 2 praxis points. So the question is, what should I spend those on? I could put... it might make sense to do, like, 1 here to get... In fact, didn't I do this? Maybe I did this and then lost my save. I'm going to put 1 there and 1 here so they get more time as well. Then I'm going to do a real save, because I don't want to have to do that again. Where the fuck am I? Okay, I'll take the EMP grenade. I guess it's... Oh! A little low for you. Well, it's not that low, I guess, but... Alright, I guess the question is going to be if there's anyone here beyond just those guys who are hanging out at the top of the elevator.
All personnel prepare for code yellow. Repeat, code yellow.
Okay. Yeah, another thing I was realizing earlier today was that this was a very early game, or at least this DLC was a very early example of seamless loading zones. Because this was 2011, 2012. There weren't many games that did this around then, where you didn't visibly get dumped to a loading screen when you were loading to a new area.
Broke open a hornet's nest, didn't we, Jensen?
She got shot a couple times.
You need a medic.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Got those coordinates, Jensen. But Burke figured it out. Seized control of the station and locked down the detention camp. Bastards cleaning house.
I've got to get Kavanaugh out.
Can't. Not until you stop the gas.
What gas?
Burke's enacted a scorched earth protocol to stop the truth from getting out. Poison gas in every cell. Lab tube. Unless you stop it.
Stay with me, Keitner.
There's a circuit board underneath the prison command tower. Directs the flow. Everything's connected, but might be able to redirect. The whistleblower has to live, Jensen. Only sure way we stop this.
I do actually remember this segment a little bit.
Keitner? Keitner!
Alright, she doesn't have anything on her. I like how her body's, like, sliding down. Anything in there? Typhoon ammo and shit? But we don't need it. Okay, so we got some dudes here. Whoa, that guy got a big boy gun. Now, yeah, so you can... You can redirect... Oh, we got 10 minutes. You can redirect the flow to either... come on. You can redirect the flow to either the cells or the lab, from what I remember. But I think there's a way you can actually... Who the fuck do you think you are? I think there's a way you can shut it down entirely. I don't know where that guy was shooting at me from, honestly. Okay, apparently it doesn't... Because, yeah, those are shots coming from down below. Oh, shit. Oh, this guy's... Stealth. There's a guy over there as well. Okay. Come on. There we go. Someone further down. Okay. I think we need to get down to the bottom floor.
Need a line of sight. You run it!
I think it's down here somewhere. We might have already seen seen the spot. Okay, we got 7. Oh, hello. Alright, yeah, I think there's... Is it down here, maybe? Is it under here? They want me to go there. I think there's some little hidey hole you can go into. I guess I'll find the actual spot that I need to go. Just so I know what I'm looking at. Where the fuck? Oh, I see. I have to go. I do have to go through the vents to get to that. So that's right there. Oh.
Tough choice ahead of you, Bratan. The prisoners. Or whistleblower. You can't save both.
What? The hacker from the ship. You've been listening this whole time?
Like Zetka said, everything's connected. Right now, gas is set to disperse evenly between the prison and the lab. All you can do in here is
Yeah,
redirect
I'm
flow of
pretty
one
sure
area
there's a way
into
you
the
can
other. Do nothing.
turn it all off.
Everybody dies. Do something.
Somebody dies faster.
Precisely. But if you want to bring down Bell Tower, the choice is clear.
Okay. So we could do that, but I don't think that's what we want to do. Now, is there a way that I can... Oh, hello, what is this? Is this credits? It's credits, okay. $1,000 though. Now, is there... Like, is there a set of wires I can follow or something? Like, I know... I'm pretty certain there's a spot. It'd be like a little side vent or something. It might be from in a cell. It might be from back here even. How much time do we have? We've got 6 minutes. Okay. Okay, I guess step 1 is there anything... Nope, not there. Oh, that might be it. Ammo capacity upgrade. Where does this go? Where does this go? Hello. We just got a practice point. This is gas. Here we go. I found it. That's a crossbow thing. Let's do a quick save before, and by that I mean a real save, before we do anything here, because I don't know if this requires me to do anything.
The toxicity level is dropping. You found a way to save everyone, Bratan.
Just got an
You
all
still
of the
need to
above
unlock the
achievement.
submersibles while whistleblower can go free. You'll see touch screen in the command tower. It'll also let you back inside the
Seems
base.
like a bad idea
Why
to have
would I
shot
want
that,
to go
but
there?
Use your head, Tuvok. The last thing standing
just
between
thought he
you
just
and
called me
Megan Lee
Tuvok.
is Burke.
Use your head, Tuvok. Ammo count? Ammo capacity upgrade? I think my ammo capacity is already full. Opposite of Tuvok. It's not on the laser rifle though, so where did I... hold on. I dropped that and it phased out of existence. $13, $11. I don't know what happened there, so I'm gonna just reload because I don't want to lose that. Even though I'm pretty sure I've used it like as much as the...
Oh, budget. The toxicity level is dropping.
Okay.
You found a way to save everyone, Bratan. You'll still need to unlock the submersibles while whistleblower can go free.
Okay, so let's try that again. Let's drop this.
Use the touch screen in the command tower.
Okay, so it is
also
still
let you
there.
back
It's just
inside the
in
base.
the floor. It probably was there before as well.
And why would I want to go there?
Use your head, Tuvok. The last thing standing between you and Megan Reed is Burke.
Use your head, Tuvok. Alright, let's fucking go. This guy was very dramatically killed over the railing there. Alright, so we want to do...
Kavanaugh, I've unlocked the hatch and I'm transmitting the coordinates to a rendezvous site.
Oh, thank God. I thought when the code yellow started.
It's over. Just make sure Interpol gets that evidence. I'm going after Burke. Jensen out.
Oh, can we... Also, we got a thing here. Silo B upkeep. Okay, whatever. I am curious because we did, like...
White. Flashing ducks. Venting decontaminate.
Where am I trying to go to? I know we're supposed to go over there, but we did just theoretically, like, unlock down the base, right? I think we might be able to help that person in the cell that we told to stay put before. We might be able to let them out now. I'm not sure. Want to check. It's over here. Man, if I wanted a sniper rifle or needed sniper rifle ammo, there'd be so much here because there were a bunch of guys with sniper rifles. Oh, that also reminds me. Oh, I guess never mind. It's not going to be an issue. I was going to say I'd have to deal with those guys by the elevator, but we actually don't want to go down the elevator yet.
Biometric data assembled.
Through the loading zone.
Subject not recognized. Access denied.
Oh. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so never mind. I can't go back there. This goes so slow. Alright, so yeah, we're headed back down. I guess that person in the cell is just there now. Situation white. Alright.
Please put the weapon away.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll put my weapon away when I want. I just saved all these people's lives by shooting every
Activating
single person in the area. They should be like, thank you for having your weapon not away. Yeah, maybe they got freed in the process? I don't know.
Biometric data assembled.
Or maybe I can go back there later? I don't know.
Corporal Tyler, or should I say Adam
Smooth
Jensen?
operator.
That's right. I know who you are now. Geithner wasn't quite as good at hiding her tracks as she thought she was. You're clever, I'll give you that. Most men aren't capable of seeing beyond the choice in front of them. But whatever you think you've done, it's of no consequence. Helping that fool Kavanaugh escape, saving the lives of a few worthless civilians, it won't change anything. All you've done is make yourself a target. The Reed woman, this Megan you've been searching for, she's not here. And the only thing standing between you and the ship that could take you to her is me. I underestimated you back on the ship. I won't be doing it again.
So I do remember this boss fight being kind of neat. Because this was... when this...
You there?
Quinn? Where are you?
Getting me arse out of Dodge. Burke's had enough, and he's gunning for you. And I don't intend on being caught in the bloody crossfire. But listen, That trick you pulled with the gas. Fucking brilliant work that was. Head to me shop. I left you a thing or two so you can give him hell.
Okay, so we can get
I'd
down.
like to say we'd meet again over a pint sometime, but... Well, Godspeed, mate.
Footsteps. Who's there?
Who the fuck is still alive? Okay, so how do I... Hold on. What was I trying to say? Okay, let's turn that off first of all. Secondary objective, visit Quinn's shop to get supplies. Cool. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this boss fight coming up is kind of neat. I heard the beeps. It's like, the fuck? Okay. But yeah, this DLC is kind of neat. Or sorry,
Where are you?
Get my arse out of Dodge.
who the fuck
I've
is
had enough,
saying that?
And he's gunning for you. And I don't intend on being caught in the bloody crossfire. But listen, that trick you pulled with the gas. Fucking brilliant work that was. Head to me shop. I left you a thing or two so you can give him hell. I'd like to say we'd meet again over a pint sometime, but...
Okay, there they are.
Godspeed.
What? Okay. Anyway, this boss fight is kind of neat because when this one came out, there weren't the non-lethal options in the boss fights in the original game. And so, while those boss fights were basically just shoot the man in the head until he's dead,
Quinn?
this...
Where are you?
Oh, there he is! Okay, I didn't realize there was a
He's
little,
gunning
like...
for you. And I don't intend on being caught in the
balcony
bloody
there.
crossfire. But listen, that trick you pulled with the gas. Fucking brilliant work that was. Head to me shop. I left you a thing or two so you can give him hell. I'd like to
What was
say
I trying
we'd
to
meet
say?
again over a pint some-
Is this the staircase down? How do I get... I gotta get to this elevator. Okay. This boss fight is kind of neat because it actually has a number of ways you can end it or deal with it. Other than literally just walking up to him. Why is... If I hit F5, it doesn't quick save now. I don't understand. This game seems weirdly glitchy sometimes. But yeah, so this boss fight was kind of ahead of it. Ahead of the rest of the boss fights. It'll be interesting to see, having now played all of these director cut or all but a couple of the director cut versions of the boss fights, how this one will hold up.
He's not here. Everyone's down alert. I want him if he shows us hostile on the ground. Confirming disturbance. Cover can't see him. Frag him.
Oh, fuck off. Stealth shotgun man. Oh, this guy's a sneaker. That's why he had cloak. Alright. Some painkillers. I don't think I've used painkillers even once in this game. Now, how do I... Is this the spot where I turn right? It is.
Here, you asshole. Tyrants!
Okay, so there's some guys through that door, but otherwise it looks like we're safe. Okay, that guy had shotgun stuff, but I don't need it. Alright, here's that elevator. Looks like we had a haircut. Pretty sure his hair is the same as usual. Might have just been a weird angle that hold on, made it look different. I can't... Why can I not press up against any of these walls? That's weird.
It's only a matter of time before my men find you, Jensen.
Alright, Praxis cap.
Nowhere for you to go.
Snacks. Painkillers. More snacks. Wait, painkillers? Do painkillers, overheal you? They do. So I might as well, even though we can't pick any more up, I might as well pop some pills. I think there were only 3, actually, so might as well pop some pills so that it overheals us, and then we can just pick those up. That's Typhoon ammo, frag grenade, EMP pistol ammo. Oh, that's machine pistol ammo. Never mind. Anything else chilling back here? We got his computer. Cameron Harper. Heard about the situation on the boat. Pretty wild. You make it out okay? And which situation might that be? The one involving 50-foot waves and 90-kilometer-per-hour winds that nearly sank us? Or maybe you're referring to the psychotic stowaway with the Death Wish, who nearly cost me my entire bloody shipment. Christ almighty, if I ever see another boat, it'll be too soon. Next time I'm flying. Ah, well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're glad you made it back in one piece. You get yourself sorted, swing by Blake's. The gang's getting together for a drink after maintenance clocks out. Loading Bay 1 turret. Any chance you can come take a look at one of the turrets up here in Loading Bay 1? Ever since the accident with the forklift, hasn't been worked properly. Thanks, mate. Any update on my order? I'm getting antsy. Okay, so just got some emails there. Nothing of note back here. Okay, there we go. I can press against that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his hair is exactly the same. It was just probably a weird angle. Okay, so I guess we got everything that we can pick up in here, including a Praxis kit. We have 3 Praxis points available, so I might do that and the cloak, or we're right near the end of this chunk. I might actually save it because I know there's a hacking option to win this fight, but I don't know what level of hacking you need. Oh wait, I guess there's only one elevator down here. But yeah, I don't think there'd be any valid use for the jumping between here and the end of this segment. So I don't know that I will spend the point. I mean, even within this entire area, there have only been a handful of spots where that would have been like particularly useful. So that turret is already friendly. Why is it not murdering these guys?
Stowing away aboard an enemy ship headed God knows where to balls. Was brash.
Board an enemy ship headed God knows where. Is that the guy there? That's a guy right there. Oh, that's not my friend anymore. Okay. Got a boy there. Got a boy there. We have 4 Praxis points now. That turret can see me. Okay, dead? Yeah.
Who's in on this, Jensen? I know about Keitner, of course, but I suspect someone else is handling things.
Yeah, because we still don't know who that hacker is. And I actually don't remember who that is. So I don't remember how they play into this as a factor. He's just American. Alright, turret. Away you go. Be gone, turret. Can I just walk? Oh no, there's one more. One more sniper at least. Okay, we have some some mines over there, so let's not go that way. There's the computer. It's a security rating 5. Okay, now that we have 4 points rather, I'm gonna do this. Because then we still have 2. And I'll wait on the rest of these. Hold on. I want to do a real big boy save because I like to save scum. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I mean, the thing is also, I like to save scum, but also at the same time, like, I actually don't end up taking advantage of said save scums very much. Hey, boss. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get detected there. Alright, I'm not concerned. Oh, okay, that's actually going a lot faster than I thought it was going to. No, don't.
Access granted.
Master hacker. Alright, so that's going to be enemies, which means this is now my friend, right? Yes. Which means he is now my friend. Exactly. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, games like Hitman and stuff, which I also like a lot, but they will actively, at least on certain difficulties, they have a limit on the number of times you can save, and that's fine. I will take advantage of all of the saves they provide me, and that's fine. That's within the rules. And so, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, if... Sir? Oh, okay, it's just that. Let me, open that for you, buddy. Oh, they got another turret in there. Oh, they just broke that door. That's fun. Now, I think there's still a guy there, yeah. I don't know if I can actually just shoot those turrets to death. Now there should be a save point, or and by a save point I mean that was a bad shot. Oh. Now is this the computer? Serpent crash. Commander Burke has initiated Pinnacle Serpent crash. This is not a drill. Internal security has been compromised. Current objective suppression and control. Automatic lockdown containment. Extermination. Elimination. Individual squad leaders will be designated future purge assignments. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, but we did get the computer password. And that is now enemies. So that's now our friend. We are getting shot from... I don't exact... Oh, over there. Okay. Can you shoot that man? There we go. Amazing. Don't mind if I do. Is that a laser? No, that can't be a laser. That must just be a heavy machine gun. Oh, interesting that there's another security computer there. Oh, he's got snacks, though. All these guys carrying their snacks around. Look at them. So there's the boat that we came in on to the right.
Now explain to me how your killing my man is more justified than the deaths you attribute to me. You're nothing but a hypocrite.
Shut the fuck up. Man needs to just shut the fuck up. Is that an enemy turret? Or is that another friend? It must be another friend, because he's not shooting me to death. Which means we now have 3 friends. This is the true answer to this fight. True answer is just hack every turret and carry it around. I love that you can move turrets in this game. I'm just gonna start tossing these because it's faster. Oh, except that also does cost energy.
HQ thought Cotton would be a
Ah,
good soldier,
okay.
but they never are they?
Wait. I want to eat. Let me eat some snacks. Okay. How far do we actually have to go here? I don't think it's very much further. I think we're almost where we're supposed to be. And I realize what I'm doing is like ridiculous, but I kind of have to, right? If you're given the option to bring 3 turrets into a fight, I'm gonna bring 3 turrets into a fight. I think I can bring these into the fight. I'm not sure if this door is gonna be like a loading zone. Oh, it is a loading zone.
Well, you made it. I'm torn between admiration and pity. You've condemned
Admire
me
these
for
nuts.
my actions, but look at the lengths you've gone to find one
Emily.
woman. Wasted potential. Although from what I've heard, I suspect you'll still be of use to me dead.
Oh, that's sad. My friends are all gone. Now this thing can immediately go to hell.
Way off this base except through me, Jensen.
And get wrecked.
You're an aggressive warrior, Jensen. It's a shame you're idealistic.
Alright, so we are... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I guess I could just kind of waltz my way up here. Oh, that's the guy above me. That's fine. Pistol ammo, some of that. Okay, there's a potential friend. Oops, I missed. God damn it.
There's no way off this base except through me, Jensen.
Oh, well, maybe I'll just do that.
You're headstrong. It may have served you well in the past, but ultimately, it's a failure.
Alright, so we are up to where he is, because he's in this room, I think. Oh, shit. Okay, what? Oh. Oh, shit. Wow, okay. The timing on that running out was not ideal. So let's see where it last quick save for us.
I'm curious. How far do you think Dr. Reed would go?
Where am I actually, though? Oh, we're at the bottom of this ladder. Okay, so let's pop a candy bar. Knock this guy out by punching him in the armpit and then the nuts a couple times. Alright.
Is your cause any more worthy than mine, Jensen? You seem to think it excuses your own murders.
Alright, well, we will now eat some more candy bars. Also, Can I move this into this slot? Why can I not combine these? Alright, that's weird. Now, do I knock him out, or do I murder him, or do I do both? So that's the merciful option. Apex Predator. I can't get his big old bottle of protein powder there. Remote connection. Boxguard activated. Blah, blah, blah. Gary Savage. Orion instant messaging autosave. Commander, about time. When will it be possible to test the hider system LB3? I'd strongly advise against that. The chances that all goes well as planned are very low despite the promising candidate we have down here. Gotten used to your rate of success, Doctor. A direct link. Oh, God. Direct link between the controller. Alright, I'm trying to read emails. Why can't they understand that? Oh, that guy was way closer than I realized.
It sounds like your struggles are almost over, Bratan. Is Burke dead?
I'm standing. He's not. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, you don't make things easy, do you? Still, with Burke out of the picture even briefly, as a power vacuum I can use. Return to loading bay 2. The doors between here and the docking platform will be open for you.
Last time I passed through there, Burke's men were still waiting for me.
Not anymore. Burke has just ordered them away.
Great. Except I came here looking for Megan Reed, Bratan. I can't leave without knowing.
There is a boat heading toward the location as we speak. If you hurry, it can be on it.
Alright. Let's finish reading those emails. Direct link between the controller, biofacilitator, and the link team is very risky. This is a wireless connection. Even so, the consequences of a premature shutdown or disconnection preclude even attempting it. Consequences such as any major disruption in controller EEG activity could result in severe damage, permanent disability, even death to the link team and biofacilitator. Spike resulting from a sudden severing of the link is multiplied in the cerebral augmentations needed to be able to connect. Fries the delicate neural tissues. Not interested in your explanations. It's unacceptable. It's of primary importance to this project that biofeedback issues be minimized. You assured me that this would be the case, as did Mr. Page. I understand, eventually it will happen, but it will take time. Get back to work, Doctor. Take your time. From Father D at omega.dinet to Peter Burke. Commander, we're running out of viable subjects. I realize that preparations are time-consuming and laborious, and that acquiring suitable materials can be somewhat problematic. However, both our projects are dependent on a constant supply of persons. When can we expect a shipment? Hugh Darrow. SOL interlude is slated to stop over at Omega and continue on toward Hengsha. A full complement of altered subjects will be aboard. I'm told that there are definitely some promising candidates, but I'll let the research logs speak for themselves once they arrive. Also, any disassembled components will be loaded onto the interlude for disposal. Wonderful, thank you. So Hugh Darrow is also in on this. Now, should I? No, I guess I could shoot him in the head. Let's do a big boy save and just the little schlorp noise it made when I shot him in the head was delightful. Alright, so what are these? Some ammo? Shotgun cartridges? Yeah, alright, that's fine. We are done here. But yeah, there's a couple different ways you can take this fight. I guess it wasn't actually all that varied. I mean, there's a couple different paths you can take to get there, sort of. But basically, it was just walk from one end of the room and from one end of the room to the other. So it wasn't actually that exciting. So that's kind of interesting. Although I guess you do get the option of like going up here and sniping him, or there's a couple different ways you can kill him. But yeah, that's the thing, is this whole area is like really fucked up because it's like this horrifying like human experiment place, and it's like, Jesus Christ, they're just like abducting people and yeah, like burning them out like immediately.
Access granted.
Alright, so what would this have given me access to? The turret, and that is it. So that would have been an option to like clear this area out. Ammo case. Okay. I mean, I guess that's a spot where I would have saved a little bit of time had I taken Icarus landing system. Which I guess, realistically, I probably could, but... Hey, Eric! How's it going today? Yeah, I actually could just take it. Fuck it. Oops. Save myself moments of time. Doing good. I'm glad it's the weekend. That is quite relaxing. Oh, there's all my turrets. Just waiting just outside the door for me. I'm gonna take one of them, just for good measure. I don't think I'm pretty sure we're like done now.
Bratan,
Quinn?
I'm afraid our good friend Quinn met with an unfortunate incident during all the commotion and is no longer with us.
Your voice. It was you this whole time. Who are you?
For the moment, I'm between identities. I apologize for the duplicity, but it was a necessary precaution. You had to be kept in the dark.
And Keitner? Did she know?
Commander Keitner's perception was much like yours. Shrouded. She saw what she needed to see, and was told what she needed to hear in order for me to complete the mission.
So we were both pawns. Except she's dead and I'm not. So where does that leave me in your grand design?
We're all pawns in someone else's grand design, Mr. Jensen. But that doesn't make Natanya's death any less tragic. Your actions ensured her sacrifice was not made in vain, however. Dr. Kavanagh made it out safely, and is on her way to the rendezvous site. She will expose the truth in due time.
And the prisoners?
Ah, yes. The prisoners. With Kavanagh out, it's only a matter of time before this base makes international headlines. Until that time, however, I cannot say what Bell Tower will do next. I only know that a cornered and desperate bull is a very dangerous beast. We mustn't stay here much longer, Mr. Jensen, if we hope to get you away from this base.
Alright, let's get more info. Still have more questions. I want real answers this time. No more bullshit.
I still have questions, Quinn, and I want answers. Real answers. No more bullshit.
You really want to waste time chatting, Bratan? Fine. I will answer what I can, but keep in mind you have a boat to catch.
Bell Tower probably has a battalion on its way to clean up this mess. How do you plan on keeping what we did here a secret?
I'm delighted to say that Burke did most of the damage control for us. After requesting a profile search on you, he never explained why he needed it. I believe he wanted to keep control of you to himself. Since that time, we've been monitoring all incoming and outgoing communications, and the lockdown allowed me to discreetly install a tunneler, rerouting the base's network traffic. By the time Bell Tower realizes something is wrong, it will already be too late.
What about the rest of the base personnel?
Most of them think Burke is still in command. Technically, orders continue to be issued in his name, but I'm the one making the calls. I've also taken the liberty of cordoning off this sector of the base. For the moment, at least, we're safe.
Okay.
Keitner said she had been approached by an agent from Interpol. It was you, wasn't it?
Very astute. When I learned of Commander Keitner's suspicions and insubordinate behavior towards Burke,
if his teeth are
I
supposed
saw
to be
an
metal or not.
opportunity. Pretending to be
I'm not
an
sure if
agent
that's just
of
bad
Interpol
graphics
seemed
or
the best way to gain her trust.
reality.
You mean you lied? So who do you work for?
A loose network of independent operatives, agents of conversion and equilibrium, who seek to expose corruption and assure humanity's natural progress. In truth, we are not affiliated with any global organization. But then, neither is our enemy, officially.
Your enemy? You're not just talking about Bell Tower anymore, are you? You're talking about...
The men and women who pull Bell Tower strings. The same men and women who ordered them to kidnap Megan Reed.
Okay.
About your employer.
I've said all there is to say about the matter. Perhaps, in due time, you will learn more, when it is appropriate. Until then, we will cease this topic of discussion.
Interesting that I was able to, like, keep going on that conversation a little bit.
Where's Megan?
I don't know for certain. But what I do know is that earlier today, Burke issued orders to have a large group of detainees transferred off this base. Supposedly, they will be assisting at another black site facility.
Kavanaugh said this was just the factory floor. You're sure Megan is at this other facility?
Nothing is ever certain in life, Mr. Jensen. But it is the best chance you have. Unfortunately, the cargo ship carrying the prisoners has already set sail. But I took the liberty to send out an urgent dispatch in Burke's name, ordering the ship's captain to hold position until one more detainee could be flown on board. In stasis. A helicopter is en route to pick you up.
Wait a second. You want me to get inside another stasis pod? Last time I got in one of those things, it didn't go so well.
I know it's far from ideal, but frankly, your options are quite limited. Although, I suppose you could try swimming there.
Better be the right fucking boat this time. Because I don't feel like coming back here anytime soon.
Don't worry, mate. It'll be grand.
God, I don't like how he just suddenly changed accent.
Americans like riding off into the sunset.
Alright, so we're back into another pod. Or not quite. Oh, what do we got here? Some snacks. 16 stop. Oh, is this all of our This is all of our other shit, I think. And all of our praxis points. Okay, so there's all the shit we dropped. So we now need to, before we get on this pod, we need to reassign all of our shit. So first off, we're going to buy the remainder of these so that we can then pick up all of this stuff in theory. Oh my god, how is my fucking inventory full? And there's so much stuff left on the floor. I probably didn't have all of these, is my guess. Okay, what else do I have in my inventory? Okay, grenade launcher ammo, we're not going to take that. Machine pistol ammo, we're not going to take that. That's pistol ammo, I want that. That's pistol ammo. Tranq darts, we'll keep those. Pistol ammo. Okay, let's see. Typhoon ammo, one more snack. Okay, let's... frag grenade, we don't need that. Okay, so that's our Typhoon ammo. So theoretically, that's everything that we had. So we have 3 of those big old boys. So let's see if we can make space for at least some of those. Pistol ammo. I've got so many... I've got so much ammo here. I like how there's just some beers here as well. Huh. We actually don't have that much spare space here. Do I not have... Oh, I guess I need to drop like one more thing if I want to have one of those. Alright, that's probably fine. Alright, so that's all of that. So now let's go and figure out what the fuck I actually had before. So I definitely had one of these, at least. I did this, yes. I had done this, but let's hold on. I had the social enhancer. Hacking analyze, hacking fortify, hacking stealth. We didn't have Typhoon. Didn't have any of that. We had full cloaking. We had reflex booster. Retinal prosthesis. I definitely hadn't done those. I know that for a fact. think I had done this. I don't know if I'd done that yet. So yeah, let's do stealth enhancer, last known location marker, cones of vision. Fortify. I don't think I had upgraded that. Stealth, I think we had definitely done to full. Oh, we had done that for sure. We hadn't done any of those. We definitely had this. We hadn't done that. I don't think we did anything. Actually, wait. These are extra sprint. I think we had done one of those. Yeah, I think we had done... Where was that even? I think we had done at least one of those. And then the question is, where does this last one go? Had I possibly done it on there as well? I might have. Or had I done Run Silent? I don't think I had done Run Silent. So let's just assume that I did this. Alright, so there's all our praxis points burned through again. Alright. Looks good to me. So let's do a real save just in case. I don't know. And this is now the end of the Missing Link DLC. And we just got another praxis point.
It's done. Exactly as you instructed.
And yet you sound disappointed. You think we should have handled this differently?
I think we had a valuable asset in our hands, and we're letting him slip away. He could have been very useful in the coming storm.
A hand does not need to be clenched tightly to maintain its hold on someone. Jensen carries too much baggage right now. His obsession with Reed only serves to distract him.
We could have told him the truth.
He must discover it by himself. And when he does, if you have followed my instructions precisely, we will know how to find him.
Assuming he lives that long.
Alright, so yeah, that's the end of the Missing Link DLC. So everything between the point where we blew up the dock and got in a pod to now didn't exist originally. So imagine we had gone from there to right here. Normally, none of that would have happened. You wouldn't have known that. And as far as I know, the game continues exactly as it normally would here. Yeah, exactly. You start and end in a stasis pod. Well, this is just pre-rendered graphics.
Any chance you're still there?
Jensen, my God. You've been offline for days.
Yeah, and this was the
Where
line
the hell are you?
originally. And it's like, huh? Okay.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I'm pinging you now. You're in Singapore.
All right.
Something's wrong, Jensen. I pinged you, and a second later, I lost your GPL signal. It's like you disappeared into a black hole.
Gotta be a jammer.
Well, obviously. If you can find the transmitter and take it offline, I'll be able to track you. And keep you on a tighter leash.
I've got more important things to do than help you keep tabs on me. If Megan and her team are here, there's no time to waste.
Alright, so yeah. So there's a signal jammer, which we need to disable. So, we are now back to the regular game. So yeah, that whole middle segment, I don't know, it feels kind of weird because, like, you lose all your augs, but they don't really change the difficulty of the game. So it's like a higher difficulty segment. I suspect we will find that... Okay, well... I suspect we will find that... Ooh, that's slow. That,
Access granted.
the game will kind of get easier again because we have all our augs back. That's an ammo count upgrade. I don't know if I have anything that I can actually... Ammo upgrade. Oh, it's probably the laser that I just dropped on the ground. Oh, never mind. That wasn't the laser. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how how the end of the game feels. Because the only way that I've ever done this is... okay, so there's those guys. The only way I've ever done this is playing through the entire game, beating it, and then doing that DLC. Do we have a... We do have a map. So we got a long hallway there. So this is probably where we, like, need to go. I don't know if that's the signal jammer there. That was close. Is that a guy up there? It is, isn't it? Which way is he looking? He's looking the other... Oh, there's a second guy too, though.
Over there! Stop! Come and get
He fucking full-on saw me? Alright, well... That's shenanigans.
Come on back! I need a visual! Make sure it's gone! Search everywhere!
Oh! I need my snacks. Give me my snacks. Must devour 2 candy bars immediately. Okay, so if I... Oh, those guys split up.
I think he's alive.
Oh, shit. He just bumped into me with his butthole. Now, did that guy... Whoa, what the fuck is that? Why is there like a...
Search every corner. Stop.
Why was there like a glowing tube on that guy? Oh, it's gone now. Alright, you know what? This guy back here... Oh, I didn't see that guy. Okay, the time is now for you to stop shooting. I don't appreciate them covering each other like that. Hey, you're not supposed to be able to take a bullet to the face. Stop shooting. Damn it. Alright, well, at least now that there's only one, I can more easily pop in the face. Alright. And now we're clear. Get your snacks. You got some... Oh, God. What is that, a turret? That is a turret, okay. Noted. Restricted area. Okay, well, let's start by shooting that. Basement is a research department. WHO! As we all know, a very evil organization. I don't know why we were able to turn on that sink there. El Morano. Okay.
Access granted.
Dwayne Crosby, a simple favor. Greetings, warrior personnel. I'm writing you for the second time this week in hopes of receiving the requested equipment I outlined in my previous correspondence. And as of yet, unidentified saboteur is compromising the integrity of my workstation with his or her blatant disregard for morality and common decency. But it's quickly becoming a recurring event. I have returned to my computer only to find it defiled with pornographic images. These images, depicting humans engaged in gross acts of unnatural copulation with farm animals, is both an affront to my senses and an insult to the time-honored traditions of the agricultural industry, not to mention respectable animal husbandry practices. I ask only that you supply me with access to at least one device for electronic motion picture acquisition, ideally with both normal and low-light recording capabilities, so they may catch this purveyor of juvenile delinquency in the act. Your humble charge, Dwayne Crosby. Someone being setting his desktop to bestiality. Biomech lab. So, oh, I can literally, I thought I couldn't get through this door. Yeah, there are some fucking fantastic emails. And also, there was no one in this hallway. That man just, like, spun on the spot. Also, check out his sweet high heels. Took him away from Green M&M and gave him to this guy. Oh, those are, like, arms and legs. I thought those were, like, chess pieces or something. Alright, so if this guy chooses to come over here, he is in for a world of head punches and possibly dick punches. Come on, time to patrol. I like how we tapped him on the shoulder, but it was like more like we were tickling him. A little coochie 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 coo.
You see that? Don't open till no one came through.
Bonk. Admittedly, like, aside from that DLC area, I have been fairly non-lethal in my playthrough. Oh, this guy just gonna sit there. Aside from the occasional stabbing, which usually was followed up by a a reload. Passcodes. SPC O'Connor, the new login information for your computer is as follows. A. O'Connor, Kepler. Okay. Steve Higgins. Fucking Master Higgins over here. I don't care, though, because I'm going to just hack every computer. Because I can. Also, with all these hacking upgrades, man, hacking is so much easier again.
Access granted.
Like, there was some challenge in some of those in that missing link area. From Jaren Namir to Casper Donato. Here's a copy of the file on their security specialist. Shouldn't be a problem. I'll also send you copies of the assets files. Adam Jensen. Foster parents located in the Detroit area. College education, University of Phoenix. Associate degree in criminal justice. Sworn officer, DMPD, 2014. SWAT, 2018. Quits DMPD in 2026. Hired by Seraph Industries 6 months later. Recently augmented, military grade, armed and extremely dangerous. Current status, alive. Reed Megan, female, Caucasian, birth location Seattle, 1995, 32 years old. Moved to North California around 2009-2010. Moved to France 2012, magna cum laude, neurology and psychology. Returned to the United States 2018, hired by Seraph Industries 2020. Genetic research, head of the science team 2023. Current status, acquired. And then more. Koss Eric, birth location Norway, 27 years old, very promising student, fast progression, hired by Seraph Industries 2024. Nia Colvin, Detroit, 82, 45. Blah, blah, blah. Fired after TYM hostile takeover of Latham in 2020. Hired by Seraph Industries 2020. Acquired. Vasily Savchenko, deceased, because we did find his arm already. Declan Faherty, Dublin. Date of birth unknown, around 75 to 80. MIT student, acquaintance of David Seraph. British Ministry of Defense 2002. Moved to US 2018 and hired at the same time. And also acquired. So these are all the people they have, I guess. Megan Reed, Eric Koss, Nia Colvin. He's dead, so they don't have him. Declan Faherty. So there's 3 people aside from her. And what's on this computer? This is the one that we have the password for, but we'll hack it anyway. I mean, I don't think specifically, like, she was working at Seraph Industries. But I don't think she, like, developed that technology, the mechanical augmentation technology. She was just working on it and working on potentially being able to not require neuropazine to prevent rejection. Sweep and clean, SBC O'Connor. The lab Sevchenko was using in the Microgen building is being officially cleaned from top to bottom. No forensic team in the world will be able to find trace materials in there now. Change the door code to 5377 and let admin know they can reassign it. Yelena Fedorova, which I believe was the stealth lady that we murdered earlier. From Mark Solansky to these people, read Dwayne. So I just got another request from Dwayne to have a hidden camera installed in his lab. Should we play along and humor him? He still thinks it's one of the other eggheads in his department that's putting all the farm porn on his PC. Private Lou Morano. Haha, sure, we could even record one of us wearing a lab tech uniform the next time we do it. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he sees what I did with a stapler. Jesus, what does that even mean? What would one do to a stapler? Wait, hold on. What was that person's last person's name? Mark Solansky, okay. For a second I was thinking it might have been Jim or something. Biomech laser code. It's 2535. By the way, you coming to the poker game this week? Chavez wants me to check something in the biomech board. Can you send me the access code to shut down the elevator laser grid? Alright, so we've got that. Not that it matters, because we'll probably just hack it anyway. Take the trank darts. This is a room that we don't have the code for. So let's get in there. Wait, is this the lab that Vasily was in?
Access granted.
I don't remember. Oh, this isn't the lab anyway. Okay, got some shit there. The Shadow of Omega. Omega Ranch was a massive undertaking. Highly secure site with multiple labs and research departments along with support structures and an accommodation complex. In 2009, the Disease Control Initiative opened their doors to the world's doctors, but the facility was dogged by technical issues, staffing problems, underfunding. Pressures on the WHO staff of the isolated facility grew, and finally in 2018, worst-case scenario came to pass. A breach in containment led to the explosive spread of a modified variant of the H5N1 avian flu virus, which swept across Malaysia, killing tens of thousands of people. Exact details of the cause of the outbreak are unclear, although some conspiracists have insisted that the event was deliberately triggered by clandestine groups, perhaps as an attempt to destabilize the region. The epidemic would have lasting effects on Malaysia. I did not remember this. The cat can use it as a stairway. But yeah, so this is like straight up what a lot of conspiracy theorists think of today, pretty much. And consider this game is like 10 years old, so this was not even a consideration. But yeah, a little bookshelf. Like, I'm surprised IKEA doesn't sell this actually, because this is like basically just a Kallax unit, but like in a funny shape. Omega Ranch safety policy and regulation reminder. Due to the high toxicity of material routinely handled in the compound, no smoking, eating, or drinking is permitted outside of designated safety zones. Remember, failure to comply with Omega Ranch policy and regulations can and will result in immediate termination. I know they have something vaguely similar to that. It's not this big. I know they have a smaller one I've seen before that's I think it's probably in like the kids section. It's smaller. It's probably like 4 feet high at the highest part, and it's got like slide out bins. It's not as nice as this, but yeah, I have seen that at the very least. Maybe they have something new like that, but I don't think they do. Oh, I see. This would let us get into this other room without having to have hacked the door or something. I don't know. But yeah, they do have that, and I think that's just in like a natural kind of wood coloration. Wait, what does this say? Elevator, auditorium, offices. Where the fuck is this jammer gonna be? Work our way through all of this.
Access granted.
Alright, more emails. TR, are you a scientist? This is not a weekend project using a grade school chemistry set, Donald. We're working on a multi-billion-dollar project, for Christ's sakes. Your lack of discipline and focus is completely unprofessional and could put our work in jeopardy. I want you to know that this is my first and last official written warning. If under any circumstances you ever fail to obey regulations, protocols, procedures, heck, if you even forget to punch in getting inside the lab, I'll have you thrown out, literally. I'm sorry to have to be so harsh, but your lack of scientific rigor has just cost us an entire week of tests. You can't simply assume that everything is alright, and your misstep didn't have any effects whatsoever on the results. We have to start again. Please, for your own sake, be more careful. Paige Agostino. Lol, man, what a bitch. Check this out. From Donald Ablett to William Ted. Annual interdepartmental Mensa competition reminder. A reminder that the Omega Ranch interdepartmental Mensa competition will commence this evening at 1900 hours. Semi-finals for high security personnel will be announced in a separate secure access transmission. Remember, more lives than your own may depend on your mental fitness. Concerning chairs. We are aware of the shortage of lab supplies, in particular chairs and stools. We have a new shipment coming in soon. We'll keep you all updated. In the meantime, please refrain from using expensive lab equipment as a makeshift sitting apparatus. If you must insist on using a non-sanctioned sitting apparatus, please consider the tensile strength of materials present in the object in question in comparison to your own mass volumetric density. In other words, stop breaking shit with your fat asses. These are very much like lab emails. Okay, safety, that's that one. Your analysis and radiation screening reminder. A reminder to all Omega Ranch personnel, regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement of continued employment in the Omega Ranch research facility. Missing a scheduled urinalysis or radiation checkup is grounds for immediate termination. If you feel you have been exposed to radioactive or other hazardous materials in the course of your duties, contact your radiation safety officer immediately. Work safe, work smart, your future depends on it. Alright. Wait, where did I come down? Oh, there's the staircase. Okay, so yeah, we were going this way. Dablet. So this is the guy who was breaking shit.
Access granted.
Okay. Oh, this is the one. This is that email that was forwarded. Pocket secretary with this guy's password. Tex-Mex. Doesn't matter. We're gonna hack it. Okay, up there. Oh, I'm surprised we actually got caught doing that.
Access granted.
Alright, Oscar Gomez wrote, "Come on, don't tell me you don't know this already. I mean, who really owns the place? Everyone knows Hugh Darrow bought it through subsidiaries back in 2021. You just need to know where to look and whom to ask. There are a lot of things here that are quite interesting. I mean, look at the research we're doing. Look at this place." Yeah, right, I've heard that one before, and it's all part of a shadowy conspiracy to manipulate and control the scientific world. What am I saying? The world. Period. You should denote sarcasm here, by the way. To whoever felt it necessary to change my screensaver and desktop background to something involving pornographic farm animals for the 3rd time this week, very mature. I will have you all know I am now installing tracking software on my computer and have asked security to place a hidden camera somewhere inside the lab. I'll be reporting the next person that decides to compromise the integrity of my workstation with these disgusting images. You've been warned. It is amusing that it is security themselves who is doing this. Couldn't find one at IKEA. Just 3 square. Oh, yeah, so it's like, yeah, fairly small. P.S. I'm still awaiting the return of my stapler. I know you have it, Jim. Oh yeah, okay, and it's Dwayne as opposed to Dwight. But it wasn't Jim. Well, I guess like, he may have assumed it was Jim, I suppose, but... Oh!
Yeah? Who is it?
No one.
You gonna stay out there, goddammit?
Yeah, I am. You come out here so I can punch you in the fucking face. I love the little spin he does on this guy. Stun gun darts, stun gun, newspaper. Key world players to visit Panchaea. Billionaire Hugh Darrow is inviting the world to Panchaea, his state-of-the-art installation in the high Arctic. Darrow will be bringing key delegates from the United Nations, important players in the augmentation debate, and high-ranking government officials from around the world for a 3-day summit. Topping the agenda will be the augmentation issue. Insiders believe that Darrow and Lim, as major sponsor of the Panchaea project, are working together to reach an agreement with the UN and other international bodies concerning the regulation of human enhancement technology. Employing the highest percentage of augmented people in the world, Panchaea is a fitting stage to showcase and debate the possibilities that human enhancement represents. What's in here? Another one of these shelving units. Test subject. Subject 521. Hey there, just finished running the test you asked for on that Asian girl. Subject 521. Sorry to say it looks like an epic fail. I applied the stimulus pattern exactly as prescribed. I even cross-checked it with the Eberhard module, but the BMI you implanted isn't picking up any activity on the cortical neurons. I think you might need to go back to the drawing board on this one. And then the urinalysis email. Ah, hello, secret vent. Where do you go? Oh, probably into that security office. Yeah. Okay, so that's back to there. Alright, so let's hack through this way. We have this code, but we'll hack it. 15% chance of detection. Oh, I just noticed that there's quite a few like hack sources, whatever you want to call those things, the things that the traces come from. Okay, it's going down, up. I don't even know. See anyone on my maps. Got some random guys just lying here. Can't talk to them. also interesting because some of them are men, whereas all the experiments in that other base were women. Okay, there's also like nothing in these rooms. Is that one of our scientists? Might be.
Adam? Adam Jensen? Good grief, lad. What the blazes happened to you?
I made the mistake of surviving. I'm here to get you out, Dr. Faraday.
I told Vasily that Seraph wouldn't stop looking.
Sevchenko's dead, Dr. Faraday.
Wow, way to just like break that one easily.
I figured as much. One day he was just gone, and they wouldn't say why. We were all afraid, so we just kept to the work. They forced me to create a signal pattern that could broadcast software upgrades directly into a person's implanted circuitry.
Upgrades? That do what?
Whatever instructions have been encoded into them. They said it was to improve efficiency at clinics, but that wouldn't be the only application. Far from it.
I see. And the rest of the team? Are they alive?
Oh, yes. Nia and Eric are here. And Megan as well, although she's being held in a secured zone. Getting in there will be impossible with the guards patrolling.
A distraction might encourage them to leave the area. Say, an incident in one of the labs?
A bold plan, my boy. But one small incident would never be enough.
No, you're right. But 3 simultaneous accidents might.
I like your style, son. And it just might work if you can get Nia and Eric to agree. But timing them to occur at once, that
Why
will
is
be
his
the trick.
beard so
I'll worry
low
about
res?
the timing. For now, sit tight and wait for my signal.
There's one thing you're forgetting, lad. They can track our GPL signals.
I thought as much. But we have no choice.
There may be something. Vasily wanted to upload a virus onto their security network, disable their GPL protocols. Eric or Nia might know more about it.
Okay.
Have you seen Nia Colvin lately? I haven't found her yet.
They've done a good job keeping us all separated, but I suspect she'll be in the Microgen building. There's a skywalk connecting the 2 buildings. If you can find it, you won't have to go back outside.
Okay.
I'm still looking for Dr. Koss. I don't suppose you could point me in the right direction.
Eric showed an amazing bit of courage a few weeks back. Slipped a note into one of the project reports telling me they've got him locked inside a lab on the 3rd floor of the Microgen building.
Okay, so there's 2 people in the Microgen building,
they'll
wherever
have
the fuck that
cameras
is.
and other security devices protecting it. You'll have to be on your guard, son.
Any idea who's behind this, Doc? The kidnapping, the facility?
Not really. Remarkable considering I've been here 6 months. You would have thought someone would let something slip. But if it doesn't have to do with the research, you don't get a word out of them.
Sounds like the guards are well trained. But what kind of threats were needed to stop the other researchers from talking?
Well, there were threats early on just to get us to work. Of course, Vasily saw right through that. Kept saying they needed us. I suppose in his case, the risk outstripped the return at some point.
Yeah, these guys never saw him
Dr.
augmenting.
Sevchenko probably knew the risks and accepted them.
That he did. Go on, lad. Let's put this plan of yours into action. It's time to teach these wankers a lesson.
Alright, sounds good.
Gotcha. Just be ready. When you feel your GPL vibrate, set off that distraction.
Understood, lad. But do be careful.
Okay. So, I'm assuming that information... Okay, no it didn't. Yeah, so ideally if we found that, I imagine we should be able to see exactly where they are, but I don't know where that is. I'm surprised that information didn't end up in my quest logs. It's kind of weird, but... So if we go up here... No, there's no indication of... Oh, I guess that's the sky bridge, so this must be the Microgen building over here, I guess? And that lab must be somewhere around here. And I guess the other one is in there somewhere. Oh no, there is no basement, so alright. So, probably the 2nd or 1st floor or something. Alright, Here's a morgue. Alright, we'll just hack our way into here.
Access granted.
Let's see what emails he's got. From Vasily Sevchenko. Declan, my old friend, you were right about the GPL implants. These bastards are using them to keep track of us, and they'll continue to do so unless we can shut down their tracking and jamming protocols. Feel up to another angina attack? Because we need to discuss this in person. And then we got one from Megan. Megan, I'm really getting worried about the signal pattern they've got me working on. If it's truly meant to transmit software upgrades to limb patients, why do they want it to broadcast wideband across multiple frequencies simultaneously? What exactly is it going to transmit? I know these wankers are probably monitoring every email I send you, but I can't ignore my gut. For some reason, I am reminded of Delgado's work with electrical stimulation in the brain. Am I wrong to think there's a connection? I know you're nervous, Declan, and to be honest, I am too, but Delgado's work centered on the use of electrical signals to evoke emotional responses in the brain. He was targeting the amygdala and hippocampus. H assures me we are not doing that, and I trust him, for reasons I'll explain when I can. Till then, please, don't risk yourself by sending me emails like this one. Stick to research questions only. Because you're right. I'm sure they are monitoring every word we type. He didn't mention that she has told him that someone is named H. So, what the fuck is this? Secret tunnel. Okay, I assume that fully deactivates this poison gas, yeah. So where the fuck are we? We're in some little secret back tunnel here. 34. Okay, where am I now? Okay, so we're just about outside here. I wonder if I can punch through this wall or something. Yes, I can. Is there anyone around? I don't see anyone. Alright. So we can get into what I assume is the microgen building by doing this. Okay, so I see a robot on the map. What am I looking at here? Oh, these like decontamination showers or something. So yeah, what's the deal here? So, if that's this is just like a main lobby area, I think. Okay, yeah, microgen lab, storage rooms, and lobby. So I suspect that the storage... Okay, we got a guy over there. Got someone chilling up there. That's probably our scientist on the right. Because that doesn't look like one of the special ops guys. Oh, where the fuck did that guy go? There he is. He's gonna turn around. Okay. So, none of them in bathrooms. I mean, that also being... Well, I guess there have been a decent number of bathrooms around, actually. I was gonna say, how many bathrooms have you even seen? But there actually are. There actually are a lot of bathrooms in this game. Which is something. Like, a lot of games just, like, design a building and then it's like there's mysteriously no bathrooms anywhere. Okay, so this is a ventilation shaft, which will get us up to the next floor, which is cool. Oh, that might be our scientist, right? Oh yeah, I think that is the scientist that we saw earlier.
Get the hell out! This lab is off limits to you people.
Nice to see you too, Dr. Goldman.
What? Wait a second. I know you.
Oh yeah, she doesn't
You
even
were
really
Sarah's
know
security guy.
who Adam is.
Way to protect our asses.
Hey, check the attitude, Doc. I nearly died trying to save you.
Oh, and now you're here to take me back. Well, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I've got more here than I ever had at Seraph.
Would Vasily Savchenko agree with that? They executed him and dumped his body in a ditch.
That's not true.
Believe it. Unless these murderers have you so brainwashed, you don't mind building their toys.
It wasn't a toy. It was a software upgrade that limits functionalities in a biochip. They told me it was for crowd control.
They wanted the viewers to have fun.
Is Silly really dead? You saw the body?
What was left of it?
Oh my god. I should have listened to him.
Dr. Colvin, I need to free Megan Reed and get everyone else out of here. It means causing simultaneous accidents in 3 labs.
Declan and Eric. Of course. Interesting idea, Mr. Jensen. Ambitious. Risky. The timing will be critical.
I'll coordinate the attack. But you understand that this could all backfire.
I'm no shrinking violet, Mr. Jensen, but there may be another issue.
The GPL tracker, I know. I also know about the virus Dr. Savchenko developed. The one meant to interfere with their security.
One step ahead. Just like Vasily. It's a good plan. However, I don't have the virus program. Perhaps you should check with Declan or Eric.
All right.
Dr. Colvin, I need to know I can trust you. You seemed pretty happy to be here until I told you about Dr. Savchenko.
It's been 6 months, Mr. Jensen. Not long for you, perhaps, but how long can a person live in constant fear?
2 years at
Once
least.
they took us out of isolation. It just seemed easier to concentrate on the work.
Did all of you feel that way?
Vasily didn't. Maybe not Declan either, but the work we do here, the discussions, and the theories. I thought Seraph's projects were far-reaching, but the experiments I've seen going on here, it's the kind of stuff DARPA dreams up every day.
Only without governmental oversight keeping you in line.
I suppose I'm just a typical scientist to you, right, Mr. Jensen? Blindly pushing boundaries? No care for who's footing the bill or how our discoveries get made?
We all have to live with ourselves at the end of the day, Dr. Colvin.
You're right, of course. But were things so different in Detroit? We all know where those Seraph contracts came from, don't we? You asked me if you could trust me. You can. But you better get on with this.
All right. So Dr. Kosh should just be upstairs. I'm assuming she'll tell us that.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
He's working in a lab on the 3rd floor. There's an elevator that might get you there. It's on the 2nd floor, though, and I heard
That's
the
where we
guard say
are.
something about that floor being shut off.
You're on the 2nd
Then
floor.
again,
What?
With those neuro enhancements of yours, you might find a way to get into.
Oh, or does Singapore use floor numbering like the UK, where the 2nd floor is the 1st floor, and the ground floor is the 0th floor?
I will. In the meantime, stay
No.
tuned for the signal. You'll feel
Because-
a vibration in your GPL. That'll be the time to
We
set
know
up the
there's only
distraction.
we
I'll
know
be
there's
ready.
only 3 floors to this building above ground,
I'm sorry about what I said.
because this is the 2nd floor. We're on. That's so weird. We are on the 2nd floor, unless she can be like randomized location-wise or something, but I doubt it. That's really weird. Also, that'd be a weird thing for them to do. Okay, from Raymond Jorian to Christine Cantrella. Mr. D, these new samples are simply amazing. The fragments are definitely human, but present some peculiar, albeit tacit, particularities. But I have to say, this could be it. This could be the break we were waiting for. We started to work on it, and so far, fragmentation and ligation were not an issue. Fragments were efficiently amplified, and vector insertion reacted as expected to DNA ligase. I'm having problems with transfection, though. It's to be expected and is probably linked to the aforementioned singularities. Nothing but a work and tests can't fix. If we make it, if the cells react as planned, we could properly screen, get proper sequencing. It could remove every obstacle we've faced so far. Even better, we could end up with subjects impervious to bloodstream rejection. This goes far beyond simple augmentation rejection. It could modify augmentation technology as we know it. I think you should inform Mr. Page immediately. Hope you forgive my impetuosity, but I've started naming the subjects with the names of the apostles. I believe it's befitting, considering the underlying subject and the importance of this lead forward. God, this is so exciting. Urgent response needed. Okay, Nigerian scam. Okay, so there's a camera, like, right outside here. I like how he's got a chair there. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Don't turn around. 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 Don't get caught on camera. Don't get caught on camera. Don't get caught on camera. Sweet. Alright, what's in here?
Access granted.
Oh. Alright, well. I guess it would have been easier if I'd come out that door instead. Okay, so we've got a punchable wall over there. Oh, fuck off. Got seen by a fucking camera when I opened that door. Also, there's just nothing in here? That's weird. I mean, they do react, but if there's nobody nearby to hear it, then... Oh. Wait, is this the elevator? The elevator was behind some boxes? Oh, hello. Scientists?
We're working as fast as we can. This pressure you're putting on us doesn't
Yeah, we're
help, you know.
on the top floor
You
now.
don't look like the other security people. Did they call you in to deal with the smugglers? I know they've tried to enter the ranch before.
So I think this is our guy, yeah. The 6-month war.
What do you want? I told you people not to barge in here. Wasn't the new biochip design enough?
Dr. Koss, I'm here to get you out.
Jensen? From Sarif? But we were told we'd been written off.
Not exactly.
Listen, Jensen. They forced me to work for them. I didn't want to create the new biochip, especially since it was based on Sarif's research, but they didn't give me a choice.
No one doubts your loyalty, Dr. Koss. Do you know what they plan to do with this new biochip?
I'm not sure. They said something about having Tai Young Medical produce it and distribute it through LIM, but I can't be sure.
I've already been in touch with Colvin and Faraday, and we've come up with a plan. If the three of you set off simultaneous explosions in your labs, it might allow me to access the secured area and find Megan. Then we all get out of here.
Isn't that a little risky? Besides, how will we coordinate these accidents? It's impossible.
Maybe not. But it's that or staying here and eventually ending up like Dr. Sevchenko.
They killed him, didn't they? He kept provoking them, coming up with these wild escape plans.
Well, we found 3 of the 4 living.
As much as possible now.
The remaining living person is Megan.
All right, Mr. Jensen. I'm with you. What's our next move?
Listen, Dr. Koss. Dr. Sevchenko had a plan to neutralize the GPL tracker.
Yes, he wanted to upload a viral program onto the security control computer to scramble all of their equipment. He gave me a
5
copy
total,
in
1
case-
dead.
In case anything happened to him. Here, I never had the courage to use it. Besides, we had nowhere to go.
Dr. Koss, the bioship you mentioned was based on Sarif studies?
Yes, I believe so. At first I thought it was merely convergent research, but I've worked with Dr. Reed long enough to recognize her handiwork. Besides, I had been working on something similar back in Detroit.
And your knowledge of it made you invaluable here.
At least to a certain extent, it probably helped us all stay alive. But now with Dr. Shevchenko, I guess we've all become expendable. Except for Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Why do you say that?
It's more of a general feeling, I guess. Back in Detroit, we all realized that we were on the verge of something groundbreaking. And here, well, everyone seems to view her research as crucial in some way.
That might explain why she's being held in a secured area.
Possibly. I'm just glad we're going home. It's kind of hard to believe.
Okay.
The computer I need to upload this to. Where's it located?
Vasily mentioned a tunnel near the back of the compound. I think it leads to the restricted area's security terminals, but, well, I've never used it myself. I wish I could be more helpful, or even go with you. But...
All right.
Stay put, Dr. Koss. Once I upload this virus, you'll have to do your part. When you feel a vibration from your GPL, that's the signal to set off the explosion.
I'll wait, Mr. Jensen. But hurry.
Okay, so we've got our data disk. We've got our location that we need to get to, which is on the first floor, and that is back here. So yeah, that's where we are ultimately going, and we got to get into this little side room first. So that's the elevator we came up. I'm just curious what else is even up here, because we've barely even... Oh, I guess this is just a... I'm just gonna go back down the elevator. I think we're good. Alright.
Footsteps. Who's there?
No one. I didn't expect for there to be a guy right there. Alright, so... How did I... Oh, right. I came up a... Came up an air vent somewhere right there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they've noticed it before. It's just that this area isn't quite as tightly populated with people. There's only like 1 or 2 guards per floor. Okay, so where do I want to even go? Is the real question. I guess we just go out here again. Don't worry about it. Where was that even though? Yes, it was through here. Okay, I don't see anyone over here yet. Or out here? Okay. What is the... Okay, hold on. I'm now curious what the deal is with... all sorts of stuff back here that I can't take. Didn't get the experience for it, though. It's interesting that that is broken. Also... What is aware of me? Oh shit, it's right there. Alright, fine. Alright. Problem solved. So let's hack through here. I could hear that robot. I just had no idea where it was because apparently it was like right underneath my feet.
Access granted.
Alright. So what is in here? Oh, even more supplies that I probably won't use. Laser rifle battery. I would like more ammo for my laser rifle, despite the fact that I have not been using it. Man, I have so many painkillers. Holy shit. I should... Hold on. How's our Praxis situation looking? Okay, we do have 1 Praxis available. I'm kind of... And we're really close to another one. I'm gonna get Typhoon with my next one, I think. So let's drop these. Just for fun. weird how empty this back area is. Like, there's some cameras and stuff, but like all things considered, I guess especially when you compare it to that whole missing link area, like there are so few guards here. That area was really densely populated with enemies. I like how it got stuck on that grenade. Anyone in here? Nope. So can I turn off the alarm in here? No. Some credits. Another replacement EMP grenade. Disc reader? Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, they need to keep the people here, but I mean, the other thing is that was, of course, a like military facility. Wait, did I do a stop by accident? I must have done a stop by accident.
Access granted.
Okay, so there's nothing connected to this anymore. All right, I guess that means let's do a big boy save. Upload facilities virus to security network. And we now have
Jensen, 4 GPLs just popped up, including yours. Koss, Colvin, Faraday. I'm missing one. Dr. Reed's.
I know. Keep tracking them. And I need you to try something else.
Try something? What?
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen. I'm sending it now.
Okay. So let's take that. Let's buy Typhoon because fuck it. So there's those explosions in all. Oh shit!
Hostile on the run! Hostile! Try me now!
Might as well.
Die!
The thing that I don't know is what button that actually is. I think it's either F2 or F4, but I honestly don't know. Activate Typhoon is F2. So I guess it's a clockwise rotation. Alright, problem solved. I mean, I might as well, right? Just for shits and giggles. I don't know when we'll use it, because I do still want to do like the non-lethal, in quotes, boss fight coming up, but I'm sure we'll find an opportunity for it. Just got a quick save. Yes. Who doesn't love Body Worlds?
Your tenacity, Adam Jensen, is really quite irritating. We'd like you to stop now.
I'm afraid I can't, Zhao. You see, I figured it out. I know what you and your conspiracy buddies are planning.
Do you? How clever.
A new biochip. A software upgrade that limits what augmentations can do. You're creating a kill switch. You kidnapped Megan Reed's team to do it, and you're seizing control of the market to ensure it gets distributed. All because you're afraid of people like me. Augmented people. With the power to resist you.
No one's afraid of you, Mr. Jensen. All your blundering around and childish interference hasn't stopped a thing. Tell me, have you been to a limb clinic lately?
Let me guess. That was supposed to shut me down, right? Leave me broken and begging.
The Augs are recalled. You should be offline.
So yeah, if you
Women never fail to underestimate men.
You should have stayed dead, Jensen.
So this is why that guy looks like that, just because they wanted to make it look like Body Worlds. So here's our... Wait, did he just drop?
I thought I killed you the first time.
Oh shit, he's just tossing grenades.
Right over
Alright, we need to figure out how to... Okay, there's a second floor, which I don't think... This was a pretty straightforward boss fight originally. What? These are drawers? Okay. Yeah, I think this was a pretty small arena originally, from what I remember.
You should have died the first time. Pass to you, my friend.
Access granted.
I thought you would be more formidable.
This was like a pretty small room, I think, originally in the base game. I'm assuming that if I just hack this, we'll be able to do that. But yeah, so there, basically what was supposed to happen. Is he actually behind me? I don't know if he actually is. Like normally you would, if you had gotten the upgraded biochip at the limb clinic last time we were in Hengsha, you would actually lose all of your Augs during this boss fight. I don't think I need to do another stop.
Access granted.
Okay. Yeah, so he wasn't behind me, so why did he tell me right behind you? Just to spook me?
Do you
Also,
realize how hopeless this is? You
don't know where. Yeah, so that's why I didn't get it, because I remembered this. I don't know where that turret is that I changed.
Look at you, jumping at shadows like a scared child. Even when I heard that you lived,
Oh, he's shooting me.
chance.
Yeah, she was like visibly afraid. This is how a good boss fight should be, right? You just hide in an office while some robots shoot the boss for you. That is possibly lamer than the glitch that existed in the original game for this boss fight.
Finish it.
Not until you tell me where Megan is.
You've lost her, Jensen. Men like us, we never get back the things we love.
So in this fight, normally, if you tried to do a takedown on him, like if you snuck up behind him and tried to do a takedown, he would like counter it. I think he would hit you with a grenade or something, or like a shot, or punch you or something. But there was a glitch in the original release of this game where if you saw him jumping over the walls, you could do a takedown on him when he was jumping over a wall, and it'd be a one-hit kill. And so you could just like end this boss fight pretty much immediately. I'll take his money. And I think somehow turning on these robots was more lame than that end to the fight. Overall, I have not, I mean, a little bit more funny, But like overall, I've been very unimpressed with the alternate kill or the alternate victory conditions in the boss fights in this version. I like when I played this game originally, that was like lame. You have to just shoot these bosses. But then when they released the director's cut, it was like, oh cool, they've added in new things, kind of like the Burke boss fight in Missing Link. But I never played it. Like this is the first time I've played the director's cut version, and it's like, oh, these alternate boss fights
Jaren, is
are
that
kind of
you?
shit too.
Not exactly.
Adam? Oh my god, Adam! It's you. You're hurt. What happened?
What happened to you? I risked my life for you, Megan. I came halfway around the world, and for what?
It's not what you think.
Are you part of this?
No! No, Adam, I swear it! The kidnapping was real. The attack on Seraph Industries, they came after me. They wanted my research.
And when did you decide they could have it?
It didn't happen like that. I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. I couldn't! And then David said we had to use it. We owed it to mankind.
David? What are you talking about?
My great discovery. The genetic framework I found that makes it easier for living tissue to bond with implants. I found it. In you, Adam. I used your DNA. I wanted to tell you, I swear. But David convinced me what it could mean for mankind. How much better off we could all be. It took Hugh to make me see how wrong I was.
Hugh? Hugh Darrow.
He owns this facility. After Namir brought us here...
Pritchard! Patch me into Seraph, now!
Adam, please! He was only pretending to work with Tai Young and the others. He found out what they were planning to do and told them he would help. But only to make sure they never succeeded. Their control signal won't work.
Thank you, David. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sarif here has asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it. After careful deliberation, I've decided I must do exactly that. Forgive me.
He's modified the control signal. Anyone with the new biochip will be affected. Hugh never said anything about this.
I'm going back for the scientists.
No, Adam! I know the complex better than you. I'll find them. There's a hangar bay through there. Get to its control room and retract the roof. Clear a path for us.
Okay, because she's just supposed to be able to wander around freely. Little gramophone that plays the music from the cathedral level in the original game. Also, this room that is just like entirely white is so fucked up. Down to cases. Hugh Darrow's final interview. The fact is, Eliza, the last few years have taught me some very valuable lessons. I understand you've had some controversial things to say about augmentation technology. I've ruffled some feathers, to be sure, but I have that right. Yeah, he is the answer to not requiring it. That technology wouldn't exist without you. Look, the fact is, what's that bloody Einstein quote about the A-bomb? If only I had known, I should have become a watchmaker. Yes, that's the one. I know what he meant. These days, I'm thinking we went too far. I'm wondering about putting the genie back in the bottle. Is that possible? The amusing part, of course, about this a little bit, and I guess maybe that's, yeah, I mean, I guess obviously the funny part is, if you remember back in Adam's apartment, he had all sorts of like books and like a little workbench set up for making watches and clocks. Is that possible? Everything is possible. Having the ability to transcend our limits is one thing, but racing uncontrolled towards some blind singularity, we're in danger of becoming two species. Those empowered and those left behind. This is apparently Hugh Darrow's computer. Alright.
Access granted.
Oh, I think I accidentally used a nuke there, but it's fine. From Alan Curtis at VersaLife to Hugh Darrow. Good morning, Mr. Darrow. Regarding the conversation we had last week, the project is advancing quite swiftly. We've managed to devise a new and improved prototype to better counter the quantum size effect. So far, the nanoionics are responding as planned, and the latent effects on biomaterials are negligible. An unforeseen benefit is that using copper couplings makes the units virtually undetectable. This will, on the other hand, require a very potent electronic virtual tracking system for maintenance and emergency procedures. We've been able to build and modify molecular structures on the fly using mechanosynthesis. Samples all responded very well, apart for the usual rejection syndrome, of course, that always sets in after a few minutes. The effects are even more potent on the molecular level. That's why the news from some of your associates are so promising. Apparently, they're on the verge of isolating and replicating DNA segments that present no rejection syndrome whatsoever. I don't know how you and your team got access to those samples, but I don't care. Do you realize what this could mean? We're finally there. Imagine that. A regular-looking human being. Nothing unnatural in his appearance, and still the power of billions of machines within him, manipulated at will. This is the future, Mr. Darrow. Billions of machines in him. Oh, what's in this vault? Barely even saw this. It's hard to spot things in here sometimes because it's all white like that. Oh, come on.
Access granted.
Alright. We got an ebook. Reimagining retinal implants. Dr. Dobell's success. Many of you may not have heard of Dr. Dobell. Dr. Dobell is a doctor from New York whose specialty is in designing artificial organs. Several years ago, he embarked on a project to implement an artificial eye which could transmit information straight into the occipital lobe of the brain. For those of you still new to neuroscience, the occipital lobe is one of the 4 lobes in the human brain. It's located at the back of the head and is responsible mostly for our visual processing. Goal for Dr. Dobell was to create an implant with an electrode array and surgically insert it onto the surface of the occipital lobe's visual cortex. This way, the camera could transmit straight to the brain instead of to the eye, and hopefully create a more complex image than what can be achieved by a retinal implant. The procedure was very costly to perform, costing approximately $80,000. After working hard to raise money, an experimental patient who had lost his vision 20 years prior was finally able to undergo it. So after allowing this patient 10 days in recovery, Dr. Dobell attempted to stimulate the electrodes, which were now attached to the surface of his visual cortex. Now, there's a question as to whether or not the brain tissue of the visual cortex could still be stimulated after 20 years of blindness. However, immediately after the first stimulation attempt, Jens was struck with the perception of vision. He was able to see small spots of light within his visual field, proving the surgery to be a success. Basically, we found Megan in this very white room, and turned out that Adam, the sample that they were using to prevent rejection, was from Adam.
Jensen, what the hell's going on out there?
And
frequencies
Hugh
are
Darrow
going
was
haywire.
behind it, and
Malik,
also
is
Hugh
that you?
Darrow set off
Where are you?
everyone's
Coming into
ship
visual range
implants.
of Singapore now. Been in the air since Pritchard
So
first
everyone
named you.
went fucking
Good timing.
nuts.
I'm heading for a hangar bay to open the roof. I'll need an emergency extraction.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Wait, is there even an exit out? Oh, there is. Okay.
Hey, Jensen! Looks like you could use some help! I see the scientist, Jensen. I'm landing nearby. And I think Dr. Reed wants to speak to you. Hang on.
Can't even go out that door yet. No, Megan wasn't a bad. I mean, obviously she was working with them because she'd been kidnapped like the rest of them, but no, she wasn't. She wasn't explicitly bad.
Hello? Adam? We're all fine, but you have to get to Panchaea and stop Hugh.
You and I aren't done with this, Megan.
I know how it looks, but you have to stop the broadcast. I think it's causing the new biochips to overstimulate the vagus nerve, creating terrifying hallucinations.
You mean it's driving augmented people insane?
Yes, and it's up to you to stop it. Use the Leo shuttle. It will take you to Panchaea. Good luck, Adam.
All right. Any good game with cyborgs has a low Earth orbit rocket scene. Also, do these guys have? Oh, he's got candy bars, credit chips, nothing. Pistol. All right. hop into Leo 7. Is there anything? Hold on. This area is too big and open. Is there nothing here? I feel like there's got to be something in this little hangar bay. Okay, can't move that. These boxes look suspicious, but I can't move them. Okay, fine. I guess there's nothing. Wait. No, there's something. I think I can make that jump if I try. Maybe not. Is there some other way I can get up on there? Okay. Fine, I will allow it.
Automated systems online.
Yeah, it definitely seems like he's got some Keanu Reeves appearance. I don't know if his voice is entirely intended to be Keanu style, but it is certainly similar. All right, yes, we will begin countdown.
Begin countdown.
Code 000. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.
All right. Off we go to the final area of the game.
Stand by for electrodynamic launch assist sequence commencing. Beginning descent.
It is kind of surprising that they haven't like tried to do a Deus Ex movie or something. But because I don't think there have been like any like rumors even of that being a thing. All right, so we've made it to Panchaea.
Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've
A
reached
TV
Panchaea,
or a
Butcher.
TV series,
Any word
yeah.
from Sarah from
Actually,
the
yeah, these days
delegates?
with
Nothing. The installation went
TV
into
series
lockdown
being so
shortly
popular.
after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's
It
even
is.
alive.
It would be a good
and
fit
the
for
signal's
that.
still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
All right, so we gotta get into the tower. Is that literally that tower? But yeah, I get a TV series would actually work quite well because be lots of room for twists and turns and like cliffhangers and stuff. Also, I just realized this area is very similar to how the Rifleman Bank Station looked. So I'm sure they reused a lot of assets. What the fuck? Well, whatever. Luckily, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, yeah, our energy is empty, but also we can just wait for it to come back. Or I could consume one of the thousands of candy bars that I've got. Got what, 6 there, 9, and then I've got individually wrapped ones as well. So we're trying to get over there. I should have taken this. I'm sure they could find some random ass actor who's close enough looking. Alright, I guess we'll take that box and bring it over there. Come on. Just a little bit further. There we go. Even someone like, what's his name? Dev Patel? He kind of looks, I think, just off the top of my head, my image in my brain kind of says he's vaguely Jensen looking. Oh, that one was a boom one. Yeah, that is the issue. It would be kind of a hard sell for either this game or the original game. Both are about plagues, basically. Oh right, I already forgot about this mine on the wall. Can I just? All right, there's the second one. If I was to be able to get in there, would that get me? That looks like a sealed room. I don't see any doors in there. Am I crazy? Oh, I guess maybe that's a door. Yeah, that is a door over there. Also, where the fuck do I put out this electricity? God damn it. Really? Fucking what? That second one just like exploded. What the fuck? Okay, so there's the one. I guess I could just try shooting it. I'm sure I can do that. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. Okay, there's a power generator. I don't know if I can turn the power off with that, but... Oh, come on. Don't be like that. There we go. Let's do a real save, because this area is annoying. Yeah, last thing you want to watch anything about. Okay, I see another mine up there. Okay, pocket secretary, we got a Peps and a Peps energy pack. Alright, so we've made it out of that little zone. Why can I not? There we go, okay. Brent, I think I figured out how to keep those fucking freaks away. I soaked the floor outside of the control room and then electrified it with a downed power cable. Seems to be working. If you want to live, get your ass over here. I'm on my way. It may take a while. These freaks are everywhere. And then, also, he got his fucking whole everything murdered. I don't know if there's any visible sign of damage on him, but... Yeah, I don't know where all that blood came from, but... It came from somewhere. They also put about 1 million fucking mines on the walls. What the fuck? Alright, well I guess we have to kind of go around here and up. I don't like that. We haven't encountered any of the guys here yet. so that's back outside. That's where we're supposed to go. What's down here? Little security office. Amelie. Security rating 5. We're going over there. Oh, come on.
Access granted.
Alright. Use some of those nukes while I'm at it. Alright, robots to enemies, I guess. And camera off, that's fine. Okay, so this is this whole area here. Hiron Alpha to Security Center Commander. Or Command. This conversation was automatically saved in your conversation history. Pangaea Oceanic Installation 5 online. Emergency situation detected. We/us have detected major power fluctuations, pressure instabilities, outages, malfunctions across wide areas of the Oceanic Station. Repeated alert warnings remain unattended. Situation approaching critical. Advise, advise, advise. Security Control Command unresponsive. And I'll suggest immediate activation of emergency lockdown procedure 999. Commencing full station lockdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. Emergency override protocols activated. To disengage lockdown, proceed to main tower. Use manual override 747736. Have a nice day. This is not a test. The Pangaea Oceanic Installation 5 is experiencing a temporary emergency lockdown situation. This is not a test. No one may enter or exit the facility while the lockdown safety measure is in effect. All movement between sectors is likewise prohibited. Pangaea security response teams have been notified and mobilized. Please remain at your workstations while the lockdown is in effect. Security staff will alert you when it's safe to resume normal work activities. This is an automatically generated message from the Pangaea Oceanic Installation 5 Hiron Core. I see it, Mommy. Now, the thing I want to know is, why are there trucks on this base? Like, of that scale. Where are they going? Like, small trucks I can understand, but like a full-on transport truck? Okay. It's a simple enough one here.
Access granted.
Grenade launcher, shotgun cartridges, a shotgun. This is back out to here. Rockets. Another vent. Where does this go? Up. Up is where we're trying to go, so let's see about where that takes us. Also, weird how that climb thing is like slowly inching off to the side. I don't think we quite need a wrench at the moment. Okay, let's... Does this take me somewhere useful? Not particularly. But we can go over here where apparently there's a rocket launcher. If I desperately needed one. Where's this vent take me? And will it give me more experience? Yes, it will. Also, surprised I was able to just drop down there and it didn't use Icarus or anything?
Richard, Pangaea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
Okay. So yeah, we just need to get back to that door that I didn't go through. It's weird that that message came through. I guess that's maybe where I need to go first, and then that other door opens. Here we go. Also, I don't have praxis. No, 6:15 to the next one though. We're pretty close. Question is, which one will I take when I get that? Also, I think there's a limb station here somewhere. Like, I think I can buy more praxis points in this area. I remember that being like a weird little thing. I think it's like right near the end, or maybe it's like right here. Might be around here somewhere. Okay, that's blocking a vent that could take us somewhere, or it could alternately give me 100 experience points for going into it.
I don't want it. Okay, I hear. Look, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around the other side. I know.
I'm just gonna knock out this guy who's got... Wait, did I kill him? I don't think so. I think that was just a knockout, but it looked like I stabbed him. Crazy worker. Killed this person. I'll take that Peps for its ammo. Online. Okay, so this is the same one we saw earlier. These are the same emails we saw earlier. Oh, what are those? Plasma capsules? Okay. So if we were using a plasma rifle, then that would have been exciting, but it's not. I don't even know where you get a... Because the only plasma rifle I've seen so far was the one that Jaren had. Jaren Namir. So I don't even know where, like, if you can get one before there? Iron Oceans. You probably can, but I just don't know where that would be. Hey, look, a bathroom. With a vent that I can't go into, but also a stopworm. Little storage room with nothing in it, so that's just for hiding. What do we got in here? Oh, that's going more slowly than I wanted it to.
Access granted.
Okay, we've got a vent back there. In accordance with command storing protocol, blah, we/us have initiated emergency lockdown protocols. Following commands will be in effect until cancel alert is activated. Activate emergency alert system. Secure Class A control center/rooms, all levels. Lock dedicated security terminals, all levels. Activate auto laser protection protocols, all levels. Activate auto robot patrol protocols, all levels. Prepare for full purge and breakdown. The promised land awaits. Hey Russ, can you tell me if the login and password info I have for Sex Station XXX is correct? I think it's this. Amelie lost forever. I know. I should just ask the network, but you know how those automated messages creep me out. And then this is the other one that we've seen before. Just some blood on that bed, which is good and fine. Okay. I didn't get any... Oh, there it is. Okay. I was going to say, it's weird that I didn't get any experience for that, but I had to actually get to the other side first. And that's just for... cooling. Oh, that's for heavy rifle and plasma things. Alright, so we have one praxis point. Fuck it. Go all in on Typhoon at this point, I guess. When am I going to use it? I still don't know. I actually maybe have an idea. Alright, let's hack into here. Work our way through this bullshit. Soften these nuts.
Access
Easy.
granted.
Security station. Guess that's all that. Oh, and some plasma capsules, but we're not going to use that. Clearance. And then we can go this way and this way. Wow, we got immediately detected. Okay, these are going very slow. I guess I'll just use a nuke there. We have 51 of them, so I guess I can afford to use one. Turret to enemies. That camera off. Okay. There's a couple of bodies along here. Look at these guys with like little clampy arms and stuff. Or like, these are probably like rivet guns or something. Oh, there's that turret. And there's where we need to go. Oh, I have to go through the window.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done. Believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. Human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
Look at those seagulls! Why the fuck did they get analyzed or rendered so badly?
The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
A little bit beta.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
You think humanity needs to be punished, is that it? A little bit alpha. By the time this is over, there will be no humanity left to embrace your change. you're doing is horrific. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own. Or, my God, Daryl, please think of the individuals you're hurting. Help me stop this, please. Views himself as an educator, maybe destabilized if his arguments are proven wrong, creating an emotional wall behind which he retreats. Can easily convert people to his cause. Is not used.
You think humanity needs to be punished? Is that it? Pain is the only thing people understand?
I think these are the indicator of success.
There will be no humanity left to embrace your change. The stress and horror you forced us to live through will have ripped it out of us.
I knew there would be casualties, but I thought, over time, surely the human spirit can recover. History has shown us again and again that the human race is hidebound and governed by inertia. As a society, as a species, the only way to elicit any kind of reaction from it is through an act of tragedy, a horrible cataclysm. I regret what I have been forced to do, but given what I know about mankind and
he does have a little leg brace thing.
This was the only viable choice.
Okay. You want us to see what... Okay, 2 Omega. You want us to see what people... You want us to see what you see. How can we when we're grieving over the people you forced us to leave behind? Whatever moral ground you're standing on is nothing but a stack of innocent victims. You're trying to justify genocide. None of it matters because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You're trying to justify genocide is, I think, the biggest critique of his bullshit.
Convince yourself you're right, but whatever moral high ground you're standing on is nothing but a stack of innocent victims. You're trying to justify genocide. All your talk about ethics and ideals doesn't mean a damn compared to that.
Is that the best argument you can produce? Ethics and morality are as fluid and changeable as any human conceit. I'm disappointed to see you so naive.
Decrease then?
Quite frankly,
What?
I don't even know why I'm listening to you. There's nothing you can say I haven't said to myself at one point or another. The difference, Mr. Jensen, is that I know people like you need this wake-up call. You will never freely give up your augments. Your desire for their power blinds you to the danger you put humanity in.
Okay, so we can now theoretically activate pheromones, but we haven't seen... We've seen 2s. People like me, you mean not like you. Your creation is leaving you behind. Mankind will use it to evolve without you. Or, I'm no different than you, Darrow. I'm still a human being. Step back for just one moment, see it through our eyes. You're not interested in saving humanity, Darrow. This is about jealousy, pure and simple. You can't stand anyone leaving you behind.
Nothing more to say, Mr. Jensen?
I could guess. He's shown Alpha and Omega. But we don't really know. Omegas are susceptible to pressure, but Alphas are quick to rebel against it, so that'd be like an instant failure. I think he's susceptible to pressure.
You know, I've always wondered about that leg brace of yours. Why the father of augmentation doesn't have the most basic of implants. Doesn't make much sense, really. Unless he's one of the few people genetically incompatible with this technology. Gotta love the irony in that. It's the kind of irony that can tear you up inside, bit by bit, every day, until you find yourself despising what you're not.
How dare you? You think I've done all this because a fluke of nature robbed me of my chance to become a part of it? I tried everything, damn you. Everything I could think of to change. None of it worked. None of it!
So you had to fix it, didn't you? Take back control, make it like it never was.
Yes! Yes, that's exactly what What have I done?
Give me the codes, Darrow. Help me stop this.
You'll still be in danger. Panchea's security system, much of it is self-determining and lethal. But if you succeed, if these codes help you turn off
he was Omega.
Reach the broadcast center, tell the world exactly why I did it. Explain to them about the Illuminati, the biochip,
Panchaea. Help them understand that the technology I created will not be a future any one of us desires.
Alright, we did it.
The codes should help you shut down the Hyron project, Panchaea's security system. When you see it, you will understand. There is no room for this technology in the world.
Alright, so yeah, we get a nice overview of Panchaea here, this big old pit down into the Arctic. The speech. Mr. Secretary General, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. David Seraph has asked me to assemble you here today so that we might speak openly and honestly about a global issue, an issue which now even now threatens to pull our society apart. I'm speaking, of course, of human enhancement technology. The merging of man and machine. Contrary to popular opinion, I did not come up with the concept, but 20 years ago I embraced it, with all my heart and soul. For I believe that blending technology with human biology would enable us to reach a level of achievement which only gods can achieve. I saw us living as gods, in a realm without illness, suffering, or death, a realm in which every individual is able to become the man that biology, society, circumstance, or fate has tried so desperately to keep him from becoming. I myself hope to become one of those men. 20 years later, I can say with certainty that this dream I had is tarnished. Human enhancement technology has not turned us into gods. Instead, has opened the door once again for powerful men to believe they have the right to make others what they please. Men want control of the future, of the world, of each other. David asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it. And after careful deliberation, I realized I must do exactly that. I know that many of you will condemn me after today, but I also believe that one day I will be remembered as the man who saved humanity. David, forgive me. Alright. Do these corpses have anything on them? That'd be a real sneaky move if they hid something good on one of these bodies here. Like a Praxis kit or something. Alright. But no. All the drinks and stuff back here. Alright, so let's get the fuck out of here.
Richard, the lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
Okay, we got some boys here now. Now, from what I vaguely remember, is that as long as we're quiet. As long as we just are careful. Oh, nope. Bonk. You know what? Oh, I don't have any energy. Oh, shit. Why can I not move? What the fuck? As soon as I tried to do that, I was just stuck. I couldn't move anymore.
Be quiet! Who are you? I don't know you.
I like how they started exploding away sooner than when I actually set that off. Okay, I'm like not able to move. What is going on?
I'm running. How do you expect me to catch you?
How do you expect me to catch you?
Don't.
Yeah, I don't know why I was.
Come closer.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Closer.
Okay, yeah, so when those guys hit you, you get slowed for some reason. I don't understand that. That's really weird. I guess we'll, we got some painkillers. Let's pop some of those. They're vampires, yeah. Clearly. But yeah, so we've used Typhoon once now. Oh, shit.
Don't run.
God, there's so many of them. Holy shit.
Ow!
Ow!
You're gonna pay.
Slowly knock them all down. Alright, I maybe don't give a shit anymore. I have been trying to be non-lethal, but...
They're always hiding. I need to see them. Don't be difficult.
Yeah, they just, like, run, like...
There's nowhere to go. Believe me.
Like they have no control over their bodies. It's weird, cause like, you would think they would run normally, because they're supposed to be, like, enraged by, you know, their like, brain has been overwhelmed with whatever, but like, the way they run is more like they're being remotely controlled like a puppet. Also, wait, I didn't check what was in here. Some painkillers. Alright, back down the elevator. Holy shit, what a long elevator ride. Okay, I think that bot has dealt with most of them there, yeah. Couple more up there. If I can lure them down here.
I have no choice. Go away, Ghost! Go away! Go! You don't scare me! I have to do this. I have no choice.
Oh, can they not get to me?
Don't! Quiet!
Right. Get him punched.
Don't be difficult. This is
What the fuck? Where did he come from? Alright, we'll knock him out too. Why not? Alright, then I guess I'll crouch my way through here. What's on this computer? Attitude problem. I can't believe you said that at lunch today, Henry. Global warming is no joke. Most of the people in this station came here because we know our planet is in imminent danger, and it's our responsibility to do something about it. Did you know that over 70% of our world is covered by water? 97% of that water is in our oceans. Life on this Earth began in the ocean 3.1 to 3.4 billion years ago, and then evolved from the ocean to the land millions of years ago. The oceans provide most of the oxygen we need to breathe, and a reservoir for soaking up almost half the planet's carbon pollutants. In other words, for every human, animal, and plant on Earth, a healthy ocean is a must. Darrow knows that. That's why he came up with the whole iron seeding plan, to restore health back into our oceans and give mankind a chance to survive. We've spent years abusing this planet, and most of the people working here believe it's our responsibility to clean up that mess and make the planet safe and livable for future generations. Maybe you came here because you got a nice paycheck and some really cool augmentations you would never have been able to afford otherwise, but the rest of us didn't. So in the future, please keep your snide comments to yourself. I got a safety hazard here, guys. Hey, JC, when are you guys going to finish that damn air vent? Don't you know you're holding old Darrow back from saving the world? Global warming isn't going to fix itself, you know. I already told you, Hank. For the time being, just keep people away from the turbine area. We know that air shaft's not finished, and we realize that the vortex created by the airflow is a safety hazard. But it's not the only one we're dealing with right now. I'll try to get someone from engineering over there ASAP, but don't hold your breath on it, all right? Keep people away from the turbine area. Okay. So there's some turbine we can turn on. Experiencing temporary emergency lockdown situation. What do we got there? Combat rifle, sniper rifle, nothing that I need. I see one guy on my mini map right now. Who I imagine is in this room here. Oh, this might be.
Quiet! You're the one.
Nope. this is just a random guy. Alright, so let's check these lockers. Okay, nothing in those ones. Painkillers there. Some combat rifle ammo. Thought I saw a vent over there. It was not. We got nuke virus. Another nuke virus or a stopworm. Okay, some credits. Some plasma capsules. All right, nothing left in here. See, I think 2 cameras on the map there. Oh, limb clinic. Perfect. This person's just like...
Put that weapon away. Hasn't there been enough fighting?
No, okay. Can't talk to this person if I have my gun out.
Relatively normal. Nishvar?
All things considered, yeah. You okay?
Thankfully, I was able to barricade myself in here when things got out of control. So, is it safe to come out now?
No. The rest of the station is still under siege. You better stay here until help comes. In the meantime, is it possible to download Praxis software here?
Yes, of course. No damage was done to the computers. See for yourself.
Alright. Yes and no is not a valid set of options there, but okay. Let's buy these Praxis kits. So we got some more.
I will remain here, where it's safe. If you need help, or get word of help, please come back.
Alright, so we have 2 more Praxis points. What's on this computer? TYM biochip. Attention all doctors. No doubt you've been receiving complaints from a number of patients regarding unusual neuroprosthetic malfunctions lasting between 5 and 30 seconds. Blah, blah, blah. Aware of this problem. Working with us to determine the cause. In the meantime, we've decided to initiate emergency maintenance upgrade procedures of our own. Your clinic will be receiving shipments of a new Class A biochip manufactured by Taeyong Medical. It's our belief that these chips will eliminate many, if not all, of the malfunctions patients have been experiencing. Strongly urge you to distribute these implants as quickly as possible as part of each patient's routine neuroprosthetic appointment. Study the implant procedure manual closely. Any questions your patients will have will no doubt be answered in it. Please bear in mind that failure to comply with this directive could severely infringe upon your clinic's ability to solicit future funding. So that's about that replacement one. This is the lockdown email we've already seen a couple times. Mech style. So let's put those Praxis points into something, I guess. Maybe this is the... Is this the moment that I should be putting some points into thermal armor, maybe? Why not? Well, hold on. Is there anything better for me? Not really. Fortify isn't that useful. We have like 50 nukes, so I'll probably just use those from this point on, honestly. Aim stabilizer. Yeah, let's just put this into thermal armor. Why not? So now we'll just generally take take less damage, rather. Taking more damage would be pretty lame. That's like Faxanity levels of fuck-ups.
If anyone out there is listening, I'm begging you, help. We've barricaded ourselves inside the core server room. Many of us are wounded. Please, save us. Please, save us.
Fine, speak with Taggart. Couple dudes over there. I think they can see me regardless of my cloak state. I'm gonna go up here and then up here. Alright, that was smooth. What was that line that I... Oh, it's whatever the fuck those are. set off the alarm, which made that bot come out, apparently.
What's happening? Show yourself! Go, go, go! I know. Just let me finish. Just let me finish! I gotta
I don't see a computer or anything in here. What's in here? Oh, this is where some dudes are. I'm sure they appreciate me knocking the wall down. There's William Taggart. A little shit. Let's read his emails first. Okay, this is that one. Taking care of our girls. Look, guys, I know it makes some of you squeamish, but we have a responsibility to these girls. They're sacrificing everything to make sure the station is safe and secure. Need to remind you what could happen if one tiny crack in the other structure goes undetected? I'm not asking you to sit there and talk to them, but I am asking you to make sure the nutrient lines are filled and no contaminants are getting in. It's perfectly safe to open the pod every once in a while to check for heart rate and pulse fluctuations manually. Just remember to use the associated security hub for each pod and open and then close it after you're done. Thanks, ST.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people. Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this, after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation. Rules governing how the technology is developed and laws that ensure its use for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right. Proven leaders who distinguish themselves like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance.
Can I punch this guy? I think I
know
can.
There's a difference between order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited powers so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving, and you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal, then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do
This is
for us.
one of our
You
ending
ensure
options
a future
here.
for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
Alright, so just quickly save. Alright. Done. Let's onwards. Oh, that's not a place I want to go. Oh, and that's also this room. I will hack this keypad though.
Access granted.
Alright. So that gets us some experience. I did appreciate how, like, nothing happened as a result of punching him. It just kind of happened, and it was over. Just toss that over there to get rid of him. Oh, this is, I guess, the room that the bot came out of? What's this pocket secretary? New login will be Maryland. New password will be Y. Give me wings to fly so I might soar. Alright, onwards to... Where are we going at this point? Are we still headed just to... Oh yeah, to the base of the station.
It'll be easier if you come out. Is anybody there? Don't. Can you hear me? I've got survivors here. We've locked ourselves in a machine room. Please! Help us!
Alright, in a machine room? That's the way to the broadcast center. I think he might be in that room there. I'm gonna do a real save. Because I'm pretty sure it's basically well, I guess not basically impossible, but it's tricky to miss these guys along the way here. Oh, maybe not in there.
Stand still. Stand.
Oh, that puts me into this room. Fast grenade, automatic unlocking, credits. Oh, this is security. Oh, I should have gotten this clearance first, I guess.
Access granted.
Okay, set that to enemies. Should pretty much clear this area out. Yeah, based on how many flat Earth, it really is. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing though. Like, I feel like the whole flat earther thing is relatively recent. Like, I mean, obviously people have believed that for whatever reason for like a very long time. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But like the modern, like, oh shit, I fucked myself over there. But like the modern part where people like legitimately actually believe that for some reason, I feel like that hasn't been a thing for like that long. And I feel like that wasn't a thing at the time that this game came out, which was like, you know, 10 years ago or whatever. It's like, yeah, because no one, it doesn't make any sense that someone would believe that, but apparently they do. And yeah, the fact that such a thing is in this game is amusing. So we didn't find Seraph. Where the fuck is he? He might be up still more. I'm gonna just do a real save again. Because, like, I don't understand, like... Oh, okay, there's no turning back. Okay, so hold on. Let's go back and see if we can find Seraph. I don't know where he would be. Because I thought he was pretty obviously on the main path here somewhere. But yeah, like, I'd love to... I need to go on, like, a little digging to see if I can see if someone... I'm sure someone has looked into it. Like, how did that become a thing that people actually believed again? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Obviously. Like, it's fucking insane. Oh, wait, what is that elevator? Hold on. I mean, the moon landing being fake, that's at least a little bit more believable, right? Like, that's feasible. Right? Like... But yeah, like this mass popularity of flat Earth, which is like so obviously... I mean, there are also ways to prove that the moon landing wasn't fake. Oh, machine room. There's obviously ways to prove that the moon landing wasn't fake as well. But like, that one's a bit easier to understand to me. Yeah. But I mean, like, this mass adoption, or seemingly mass adoption of people believing it to be true. Shit. Yeah, I really don't understand why. These guys are too wiggly. That's the real problem here. I guess that's the other thing too, is like, right, yeah, it's like flat Earth is so easily disproven in like a million different ways. Okay. Where, which little corner are they in? Is it this corner? That. But the other thing it could be is also just the typical, like, the internet has made these people much more apparent as opposed to before, when it was like, well, you just didn't really hear about it because who was talking to these people.
Access granted.
Fuck, I got like stuck behind that door. Oh shit. Someone's crying around.
You'll never get me. Go.
I feel like this was probably it.
We're all gonna drown.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them up there. I don't want to go there. Damn it. You wouldn't talk to him long enough. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, okay, here they are. Oh, buy a little mini sub here. Hold on, let's read this. Read the emails on this computer. Got a safety hazard. Okay, valve maintenance security. Although you all must know this, I can't stress it enough. We must keep the main outlet valves in pristine condition. To some extent, they're the Achilles heel of the whole operation. If they fail, the entire station is in danger of collapse. Please make sure everyone is up to date on procedure. Hey, Gary. Jerry? Mika was talking to me about this. Apparently they're seriously worried about valve failure. This is kind of scary considering we're sitting in the middle of the Arctic Ocean. I think a review team is in order. Can you meet this week? Iron Core rules. Use Security Hub A to open Pod 1 door. Approach manually. Perform visual manual inspection of equipment. Confirm that coolant level readings are at operational levels. Check for crossed wires and nutrient and life support connector rings. Look for breakages in main structure, flaps, and Icarus platform. Ensure that transistor coupling lines are fully locked with no possibility of leakage. Also, of course, this whole thing is an Icarus platform, and Hugh Darrow sees himself as Daedalus watching his son fall. Ensure the transistor coupling lines are fully locked with no possibility of leakage. Perform visual manual inspection of drone. Note pallor of flesh on face, hands, and visible skin. Manually check pulse in neck or wrist. Return to Security Hub 1. Close door. Repeat sequence with Pod 2. Repeat again with Pod 3. Access Alpha Pod. Open Pods 1, 2, and 3. And leave open for duration of check.
Do I know you? You're Cyrus boy, aren't you? Jensen. Are you here to stop the carnage? Someone needs to take charge.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
Probably not by your time.
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you...
Kill switch?
We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference.
I love this motion, this Deus Ex Human Revolution convincing you of the point. Hand chop.
Get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time.
Had a little smirk there before the camera panned
away.
away.
The Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
Adam, if we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please,
they're just
son,
trying
have to stay with
move forward with their own agenda.
I'll think about it.
Oops. He'll be fine. Let's just pull him back from the brink there a little bit. You gotta punch him. What's the point of playing this game and not punching them? There's no repercussions to punch them. I think you can even kill them and there's like no repercussions. Where the fuck am I? I don't even... oh, yeah, there was an elevator or something. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's that vent room, I guess.
I don't want to have to do this.
Alright, so yeah, I guess we could have just evacuated them from this room somehow. Alright, well, whatever. Where the fuck am I, though? Like, in relation to... Okay. This gets us kind of where... There's where we need to go. Where the fuck am I exactly, though? Like, I'm not really anywhere here. We're trying to go over there.
Don't run.
I'm gonna run very much. That was David Seraph. So he was basically our boss, but he runs one of the major biomechanical augmentation companies. He's basically the one who popularized augmentations. Alright, now we can go to that elevator. Might need to find a new job. Maybe. Alright. And yeah, we are obviously gonna continue here because we are like at the very, very, very end of this game. As should be fairly evident. Let's do a real big boy save, even though there's obviously... obviously going to be a quick save. I can't even look around here. It's the weird thing. There we go. Alright, so we're descending down into the depths of Panchaea here. 800 meters down. It was probably a kilometer from the surface. Just the very, very deep pit in the ocean. Want me to get a little closer to the edge there? Unfortunately, that's as close as I can get. You can't even see the bottom. Watch this. Watch if I sprint. I don't know. They got ocean compliant invisible walls here. Oh, can I? Oh, I can jump at the edge now. Yeah, you can't see the bottom there. Not at all. Alright, into the broadcast center. Or towards the broadcast center. Gotta leave a heavy rifle out here for you just in case. This person's got some snack packs on him. I'm not concerned. I've got so many. Heavy rifle ammo. In case it's not apparent, you've got a boss fight coming up.
What the hell?
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi. Who am I? Communications web online. I feel cold. Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters. I don't remember. Drone 4 disconnected. Let me go. Processing. Oh God, please help me. I'm scared. Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain. Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second. Sleep, please. Let me sleep. Incompatible master-slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the
I can't control Hiron!
Increasing originations by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control! I'm in control!
Stop the signal! Security alert. Through the primary control hatch.
Oh, shit.
All right. We now have to fight the Hiron Project.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
Okay,
so I guess we have it. We've got a quick save. I will trust the game to have created a quick save.
I want to alter the signal. Once I do,
Let me hack this.
the council will welcome me with open arms.
Oops. If I go full on, I seem to remember that there's a. Oh, it's this one.
You have to have the best.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is the one that is literally the Deus Ex logo. Also, we're just gonna nuke every single one of these.
No more pain. Please keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient.
Once the weight of your gaze touches you.
Life support system inactive.
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising.
Oh, okay, well. Noted. Noted, we can't stand there anymore. Alright. That's a fun surprise.
Alpha pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
Alright, let's try that again.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
No! Protect.
Might as well just nuke these again.
Stay away! Stay away! Madman is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
Access granted.
Okay.
You have
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total
I
system
don't know
purge
how
in
high
effect.
up I need to get.
Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that code? From that fool, Daryl.
Oh yeah, I think we actually did get that code. I just never read it. Because didn't we should have gotten that from Daryl. I think he threw it on the floor. I might not have even picked it up.
This will not stop me,
Oh,
Jensen.
I think we actually just got it.
It's happening.
Wow, yeah, so even up here we wouldn't have...
It's gone from us. No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocols.
Now,
They
from
don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen.
what I remember, this is where the laser rifle comes in handy.
Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time. Initiate dissipation protocol.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Pathway to discharge sequence.
Damn you, Daryl. You betrayed them.
Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
You still cannot reach me, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have both failed.
Because I thought... Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, this laser can shoot through walls. I don't remember how you're actually even supposed to do that, honestly. How you're supposed to open that wall. Yeah, she just kind of got incinerated. Oh yeah, she literally got incinerated there. She is just a smoking husk now. Other units are dead also, I believe. I guess you can ensure that. Schlorp. Schlorp. I think there's only 3. Alright. Let's go. not up there. Through here to the end of the game.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the Humanity Front, like Sarif suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Yeah, so there's 4 choices. And this is kind of lame, the way that this game does this. I'm just going to do a quick save here. In that there's literally just 4 buttons, and that's how you choose which ending you get. Although I think each of those have a variety of... I think there's like 3 endings within each of those that are varied based on the decisions you made. Well, I mean, this one, which is Hugh Darrow's message, exposes the Illuminati, which is theoretically good. But also he was kind of a dickhole, so, you know, that's a whole thing. Sarif's is just like he wants unregulated control of everything. Taggart is basically just like the Illuminati option, and then over here is, I mean, his is like not the worst, because Humanity Front was doing bad things, and then here's just like blow it all up. his is like just bad because it's kind of corporatist, but it's like at least, I mean, yeah, it's mostly true. And Taggart's is just outright lying. I think Darrow's is kind of the best, but it's also the one that's most likely to not actually go anywhere. It's the one that's like, yeah, okay, yeah. The U.S. military said they saw UFOs? Okay. And then it's like out of the news. I'm going to save again because I didn't trust that previous save to have worked. And we're going to go with the middle option, I think. Yeah, we're going to go with the middle option. Blowing everything up is, like, probably the worst one because it, like, doesn't do anything, really. I mean, I guess literally every major person is dead, but also then Bob Page is still fine because he's not here.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up.
Although this is actually also a shitty option now that I
Are you sure this is
get
your
that
choice?
get that summary of it.
Think about it.
Because that one sucks. It's like, oh, let's reject all technology. This one sucks because it's like, we're just going to outright lie. I think Seraph's is maybe the best one here, honestly. Like, actually, legitimately the best. It's like the closest to the truth.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
Although, I guess, realistically, his doesn't expose anything. It just kind of places the blame on Humanity Front, which is like, whatever.
Let me think about it.
If you do this,
Get her synopsis on this one.
experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice?
I mean, that one, that summary of it sounds really good, but also it's just like covering up all of the control part that is. But I guess Seraph's doesn't even bring that up. Well, although no, that's not true because I guess these are just all edits of Hugh's actual confession. Seraph's is just cutting out the part about why they went crazy. This one is cutting out that the Illuminati were involved. And then that one's just like, I don't know, just blow it all up, I guess. I don't know. Maybe let's do... yeah, maybe let's do this one. This one is fairly reasonable.
With corporate negligence on such a grand scale,
but also we saved right here, so we can always just like reload.
On human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity. But the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be? I just hope they stand by what they say.
and that is the game. Although there is actually a post-credit sequence from what I remember. So yeah, I don't know. This game is pretty good. It's got its little issues here and there, but like overall, it's still a very competent game. I don't know how the sequel to this is, Mankind Divided, because as I've said, I haven't played it. I remember hearing mixed reviews. I know some of that was because of their usage of the term mechanical apartheid, and so people were questioning of their use of the term apartheid, but you know, that's phrasing more than anything. But beyond that, I don't really remember hearing that much about it. So I don't really know how Mankind Divided is. I also have no idea how long these credits are. But yeah, I don't know. All those endings are kind of shitty. I mean, that's kind of how every Deus Ex ending is. There's no winning with any of the endings. All of them have their downsides, as with most things. Also, we got through this a lot well, maybe not a lot faster, but significantly faster than I expected. Because I think How Long to Beat said 30 hours for this. I mean, I guess part of that is probably because I have played this game before, so I did have some idea. But like, I think this was the I think this was maybe the eighth stream, and roughly 3 hours each, so like 24 hours roughly of this game as opposed to 30. But I guess that's still that's a pretty significant chunk less than the estimate. But I guess that's the average or whatever. And I guess sometimes when I pull those times, it's not always entirely correct. And I don't think I've heard anything further about them making any more games. Like, I don't think I've heard anything about anything beyond Mankind Divided. And Mankind Divided must have been... I know it came out before I moved, obviously. So that's been... like 3... Have I lived here for 3 years? I moved in 2018. December 2018. Yeah, wow, okay, so I've been here... Have I really been here for 3 years? I guess when like 2 of those years have been in quarantine, it throws time off, but... So at least... I think it was at least 4 or 5 years ago that Mankind Divided came out. So, like, if they'd been working on something, you'd think you would have heard about it by now, but I don't know. It is funny how much overlap there is. Like, there's a lot of people here who played a whole bunch of characters. Like, even significant-ish characters. Additional voices. Got a variety of production babies. Man, what a relief it was when this game came out, though. That was like, oh shit, they actually figured it out again, because Invisible War was just such a trash heap. And then this game was like actually correct. No one was happy with how Invisible War turned out. Must be nearly... I'm surprised, like, we passed special thanks and stuff. I'm surprised we're not at the end of the credits here, but I guess we're just in the Square Enix stuff, which is just like distribution and publishing and variety of areas and stuff. Regions, rather. Also weird that there's a bunch of people there who are just first name credited. That's suspicious. Oh, and now the missing link credits. Oh, and I guess some of those were probably... Yeah, I guess we probably got, like, the original credits, and then the director's cut credits. Or actually, we might not even be at the director's cut credits yet, because this is the missing link stuff, so yeah, we might still have director's cut credits beyond this. I'm not sure when Missing Link came out. I think it was, like, a year after. Maybe not even a year after the actual game came out. I wonder if that's the same voice actor for Gary Savage. He didn't sound exactly the same, but I mean, it's also been a long time since the original game came out. Because it must have been, like, at least 10 years between when that game came out and when this one came out, so... I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how good the credits are for the original game. I'm not sure if they actually have individual voice actor credits. I'd be curious to know if it was the same person. I'll have to double check that. God, now Square Enix France. Long ass credits, goddamn. I mean, I think the issue is that some of it is kind of doubled up because of how they have done it. Like, I think they just kind of slapped together the credit sequences from the original game and then Missing Link. And so I think there's some duplication here, but like okay.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in. Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.
So yeah, so Megan went straight to Bob Page and is going to help with the nanotech project. And of course we get the classic theme song at the end of the credits as reward for sticking it out. All right, yeah. So that's gonna be that. So we will cut it here. That's that game finally done. There won't be a stream tomorrow for Randomizer Sunday, but we'll be back on Tuesday with something new. So thanks for watching, and good night.